Are we good now? Can we all hear the volume?
One of those are gonna be the one like, oh, we got you.
We need somebody to let us know. Can you hear us? Thank you. All right. Seems like we got it going now. We got it. We good.
Nah, they can't. They said thank you because I put we were working on it.
Oh,
Are we good?
okay.
Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. Yeah. All right. Yes, sir. All right, we're good. All right. Yeah. All right, we're good. Yeah, all
All
right.
right, let's go.
Perfect.
Now we can do this thing.
We're here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another play-by-play here on Knicks Fan TV, brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Your boy CK2K, along with Alex Tars, the Stratocaster himself, which y'all missed. And you're gonna have to go back and
I
read
gotta
lips
rewind it, man.
because we Alex had to tell his story about the corniness and the wackadedness of the Celtics fan base when he was there supporting us on that Monday night L. But what is more important is that we're moving on to start a brand new win streak this week as we go up against the Atlanta Hawks again. And guess who is deciding to return tonight?
Ooh.
After missing a game or a few games, actually, Mr. Trae Young.
Oh man. I thought you were gonna tell me RJ Barrett.
I wish I could tell you it was RJ Barrett, but migraines, man. Some people are in. I've never spoke to so many doctors in my life, Alex, because on Twitter, I guess everybody is an MD of some sort because I'm hearing the severity of migraines and the possibilities of what could happen. You could be throwing up and all kinds of stuff I didn't know. So prayers to RJ. But yeah, 3 days on this migraine injury list here, Alex. So no RJ tonight as Trae Young returns for the Hawks. Do you think that we're going to be okay without RJ Barrett? You think we cracked that losing streak without RJ Barrett, man?
We better, man. I mean, the Hawks, it's the Hawks. We beat them last time. We should be able to take them down without RJ. If we're gonna do that though, we're going to need Emmanuel quickly to come through and not have that game that he had against Boston, man. We're going to need more than just going 1 for 10 from Emmanuel quickly, because usually that's the guy who steps up when RJ's been out in the past, especially last season. So we need Emmanuel quickly. But I think the Knicks got it tonight, man. I'm feeling pretty confident. What about yourself?
Look, I know the Hawks have been figuring it out as of late. They're 6-4 right now after starting off really rough. I'm hoping that a lot like the James Harden situation with him trying to learn things with the Clippers when we played them that night, I hope that they have to try and figure things out with Trae Young jumping back into the rotation, and that, yeah, like you said, not only Emmanuel quickly, but we need Dante DiVincenzo to get back to the level of play that he was playing as of late. Had a rough game against Boston. But yeah, I hope we figure it out, and I think we will as we get it back on track and win against Atlanta tonight. But speaking of winning, Alex, people want to hear. Yeah, I hate migraines. I don't know if you can see the whiteboard. It's a real thing. That's today's message. Y'all know me. I got my messages behind me, and I don't put attention to them, but you see them, and right there, I hate migraines, man. They're serious, Alex. They're serious.
I feel you.
That's what Twitter's telling me. They're serious.
I never had a migraine myself. I've had headaches, but never had a migraine. So
yeah. I've had severe headaches, but I don't think they were migraines. I'm not going to say that they were migraines, so I can't relate, but I heard they're serious, Alex, almost as serious as making sure that you make the right choice with your underdog bets tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy, and Alex is going to put you on game, at least put you on his game for what he's going with tonight. Alex, let the people know what you got going on, brother.
All right. So shout out to Underdog Fantasy, as you said, CK. And remember, if you use the promo code KFTV, you'll get up to a $100 match. So for tonight, this is the direction I went. Since we are playing the Hawks, man, I decided to, believe once again in Jalen Brunson that he found his scoring streak, especially going against a tough Celtics defense. I think he'll get higher than 27.5 points tonight. So I said higher for Jalen Brunson. Mitchell Robinson, going back to the A, going against Clint Capella. First time, he got 13 boards. I believe he can do it again. Mitch has been on one. Capella is not like KP, who's a stretch big. He's not like Brook Lopez, who can also stretch the floor as well. I think Mitch will have another good night as well and bounce back from a tough game against Boston. So I have him for higher than 10 rebounds. Then I decided to go off the Knicks Hawks route and decided to check around the rest of the NBA. You got Philly playing the Celtics yet again. I'm going to take lower for 31.5 points for Jason Tatum. I just don't think he'll be able to score as well as he has the past couple of games. The first time he played against Philly, he only scored 16 points. He's averaging under 30 right now. So I think he'll have another struggle against Philly. They got a solid defense. They're in the top 5 when it comes to defensive rating. So I don't see him getting over 30 points tonight. And then I'm going to go with Joel Embiid. He did punish the Celtics. He is going to punish again Kristaps Porzingis. Look, Embiid, former MVP of last season. He's been on one this year, especially with Maxey by his side. I think he'll have a good night as well going against the Celtics. And then I'm going to choose lower than 40 and a half points, rebounds, and assists for Damian Lillard. There is no Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. No Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Okay.
They're going against the Toronto Raptors. Dame has yet to post any numbers like this that I looked at over 40 and a half points, rebounds, and assists. I think that's a lot asking of Dame Dollar. So I'm going to take the lesser of. And those are my selections today for Underdog Fantasy. And once again, if you guys want to play, make sure to download the app and use the promo code KFTV to get up to a $100 match. Make sure to support our sponsors.
Yes, big time, big time. I like those picks. I think you and I have similar in 2 of those picks. I'm going to go over my picks that I made prior to tonight's game at halftime. We're going to check in on how I'm doing. Hopefully, it will be a good check-in, but we'll see. But yeah, I would love to hear you guys throughout the game, throughout the first half, throughout the entire game. Let me know how your guys' picks are going on Underdog. As you said, as Alex just said, support the channel, helps us out. And you guys also are going to be getting some help from Underdog if you choose to download it and deposit of up to $100. You're going to get some money back. Don't let that fly. Don't let it fly. All right, Alex, game's about to start here in a bit, my guy. We love seeing the Knicks beat the Hawks. We talked about Trae Young returning. But one thing that you did mention in there was Mitchell Robinson and the whole Clint Capella situation. I want to hear your thoughts on, because we talk about all the time. Julius Randle kind of said something on it, not last game, but the game prior to that, about wanting to get the ball to Mitch Robinson, because we did that well Sunday, not so much on Monday. And I think in a game like tonight, I feel like you can utilize Mitchell Robinson a lot around the rim. What do you think the impact of Mitchell Robinson will be for the Knicks? I know we always talk about it defensively, but I'm going to ask you offensively. Do you think that the Knicks do go to him and try and capitalize on what we can get from Mitch Robinson to help us out getting the shot going outside for the other players? Do you think we go to Mitch, or you think it's going to be another low offensive night for Mitch Robinson?
What's a low offensive night for Mitchell Robinson? 2 points, 4 points? Tell me what's a high
but you know what I mean? Like, at least
Mitch.
Look at him, because I feel like that's the thing. I feel like nights where we do look in his direction, at least where it comes to alley-oops or even off of rolls when he does decide to set the few picks at the top of the key. I feel like Mitchell Robinson helps the offense out so much more, and I don't understand why this far, 10 games this season, we haven't capitalized on that enough. And I think I thought we were starting to figure that out, and then we just went completely away from it on Monday. You think that's just a Celtics thing, or you think we go back to that today? Or am I crazy?
No, I think we're going to see more of it, in all honesty, CK. I think we're going to see more of Mitchell Robinson being involved in the offense. One, because I think it just helps morale just to keep your big man in there. I mean, Mitch is working hard on the defensive end, right? We already know what he does. Can cover the pick and roll. He's being a good rim protector. Just being the anchor on the defense that you need. So you got to reward that. Outside of the lives that we've seen a little bit from Brunson, we see Randall trying to drop some dimes into Mitch while he's in the dunker spot or even in the paint. I think we're just going to see more of that, man. Yeah. Get him comfortable playing with this back to basket or under the rim, because we saw that against Charlotte. Just take advantage. And in order for this team to move forward offensively, I think you're going to need a little bit of Mitchell Robinson. I'm not saying he's going to get like 10, 20 touches a game.
Right.
Be this offensive juggernaut. That's not what I'm expecting out of him. I mean, he is the guy who's going to collect all the missed shots and get those second chance opportunities for the Knicks. But I just think a little bit just to help his game move forward, right? He's only 25. He hasn't even hit his prime yet. And from the little bit that we saw against Charlotte, the little bit that we saw last season while he was healthy, he would always get a little bit. They'd always try to find it early in the game just to allow some wiggle room for mistakes or whatnot. I still think we're going to get to see the same of that, but am I going to expect it throughout all the other quarters? I think we're going to see a lot of it in the first, maybe the second, unless it's like a weak matchup like Williams for the Hornets. Expect it in the first half, and then the latter half is going to be all Brunson with Randall and Quickly. Those are going to be your top 3 guns for today. But they should, man, take advantage if you can. And I'm not saying Capella is a no weak center. He's a legit rim protector as well. But just give him the opportunities, man. He needs the reps.
Yeah, I think it's a lot more important than a lot of people think. I know that he's been our defensive anchor, but I do, like you were saying, I do think that getting him involved in the offense not only, helps his morale, but I think it helps us be able to keep the defense guessing on what we're going to do and respecting those picks up top, which would either get guys like Quickly or Brunson open for shots, or getting the drive and kicking going on, because they're going to respect the screen rather than just thinking it's going to be some kind of, like decoy or something like that. We're actually going to utilize his pick and roll. But more, let's talk about the actual offensive guys on the team. And you kind of brought it up there. I think you can agree with me when I say that when this team this season has decided to play fast and decided to run in transition, or make those extra passes, passing up good shots for better ones, the Knicks have looked really solid for us offensively. And I think that was another factor that unfortunately went missing from us on Monday. And a lot of that has to do with RJ Barrett as well. RJ Barrett has been, along with, Quickly, along with DiVincenzo, along with Josh Hart when he was with the second unit. A lot of that has to do with us pushing the pace and being able to draw the offense in, and we kick the ball out to an open player. So my question to you is, do you think, like I said, even though we lost that game on Monday, you think we get back on track in trying to get the tempo up and getting the right shots up, rather than us just settling for ISO ball like we did a bit in that second half against Boston?
Do I think we get more ball movement?
Yeah, I was trying to ask you without saying ball movement, because I think that's everyone's pet peeve right now, is our lack of that.
I mean, I would love to see it. I think, well, that's when the Knicks are at their best. I think it's just tough, man, when you don't have RJ Barrett out there, especially with the second unit. I mean, we saw last time against the Celtics. We've seen it so far. I mean, that's why they're 0-3 without him. Now, I'm not saying the Knicks are not going to win tonight. I think it's going to be more so what we saw against the Celtics, which is a lot more isolation basketball. But if they can get the ball moving, that would be great. I just don't see it happen. The thing that RJ offers, man, is that he's like that battering ram to go attack the lane, right? And he's also a guy who adds to that passing. Like, we've seen him be more efficient this year when it comes to driving and kicking it out, especially with that second unit. And that second unit is where they get a lot of that pace from, and where that ball movement starts to pick up. So I think without him in the second unit, I wouldn't expect to see the high level ball move that we've seen, especially against Charlotte. But you never know, man. They could surprise us, but I'm not expecting it tonight. I'm expecting more of an isolation basketball game like we got last night.
Does Tibbs, last question for you, does Tibbs open up the rotation a little bit, or he sticks to the 8-man rotation again?
Should open up tonight.
You think should, or will he? I'm asking you. You think he's gonna do it? Because to me, I feel like that was the key to us. It felt like we started to slow down a bit in the second half of this Monday night game against the Celtics, and I feel like it had a lot to do with us, playing a lot of minutes for Harden, playing a lot of minutes for Randall. And tonight, we're playing against a bit of a smaller team in the Atlanta Hawks. I think that he shouldn't be so worried to play a guy like Deuce McBride. I'm hoping that, he sticks to his 9-man and, open it up. But you think that he's actually going to do it, or you think we see another 8-man rotation night from Tibbs?
I think we see 9 today. I think we see, I guess,
was it
who
9?
would it be? I mean, I guess it would have to be McBride, right? That gets in there.
Yeah, I think it would be Deuce. Yeah.
I think Deuce does get the minutes tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Deuce. I think he gets the minutes tonight. I think it's the Hawks. It's not the Celtics. I think the Celtics are a little bit more of a challenge, but I think for the Hawks, we'll see Tibbs be a little bit more lenient with the rotation tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, do you think it's gonna happen, CK, or what?
I'm hoping so. To me, like I said, if I want this team to play faster, I like you brought up a great point in us not having RJ Barrett. We have not really gone that direction, but I still think that we can find a rotation where we can still push the pace. But in order for this team to push the pace, it's not going to be as easy to push the pace with a guy like Julius Randle, because he's going to get gas. And that's not a slight or anything like that. It's just a fact. We saw him on Sunday asking to be subbed out, even though he went and had a crazy play, but he was asking to get subbed out because he was gassed in the end of the first half. So for us to play fast, for us to get the ball moving, I think you got to open it up a bit and play a 9-man rotation. I'm still a fan of the 10-man, but knowing Tibbs, it's going to be a 9-man, and I'd much rather that than an 8-man rotation, especially against a team like Atlanta. And I do expect us to play a lot better defensively tonight, which is going to lead to a lot more fast break points. So hopefully that also equals Deuce McBride getting some minutes. I think you definitely help us out tonight.
I didn't hear, but are we getting the ball movement? I mean, you asked me.
You know what, man? I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna be the positive one. I think so. I think so. Yes, RJ Barrett is a big listen. RJ Barrett is a big part of that, but I do think that we're going to see some resemblance of ball movement with whatever rendition of the second unit, plus whether it's Josh Hart or whoever that fifth man that takes RJ's spot. I think that we might see some resemblance of ball movement again tonight. I think our assist numbers might surprise. Look, we have to do it in order to get out of this 0-3 stretch without RJ. We have to do it, Alex. It has to happen. That's the only way.
Has to. I mean, it would be nice. I don't like if, but let's also keep it a buck, man. Like the offense looks so much different with RJ, and that's such
in the best way.
That's such a compliment to RJ and such a difference from what it was a season ago, right? I mean, and I think that when we talk about a lot of isolation basketball, it also came in part to RJ's inefficiency last season too. The way that he's playing to start this season, like if RJ can continue that, and I'm pretty confident that he has not necessarily taken the leap, but he's become just more a consistent player at all of his strengths. Yeah. This team is totally different, man, than what we were expecting at the beginning of the season. And we've seen that. Now. So just be healthy. But November, man, he just can't stay healthy in November. Why is that, man?
Yeah, man, it's his annual sickness. I was joking about that, but seriously, there's always something that comes around in November. It's crazy. But you know what? He had the knee situation.
You're from Canada, man. It's cold.
That's what I said. I'm like, what cold are you getting? Anyways, it is what it is. We missed the kid. Hopefully he feels better. Hopefully we see him in our second in-season group play on Friday. Hopefully he comes back in time for that, because that's where the real importance is, Alex. Making sure that we're healthy and we're competing for this in-season NBA Cup, right?
Yeah, man. Don't downplay the in-season tournament. Look, we haven't really gotten to the. We haven't gotten to the main event yet. All right, okay. We're still waiting for the knockout round. All this stuff just feels like a regular game. Not gonna lie. The only difference is the courts, jerseys. I think it's good to differentiate. They need to do more to differentiate the in-season tournament from the regular season, but I'm waiting until the knockout round with single game elimination, and then I'm really going to give my full-on evaluation about this whole thing. But as of right now, it's just a regular, like, I'm not paying attention to like the group standings or anything like that, just because I want to see how it all plays out first.
No, I troll. I said it.
Oh, I know you troll
live with you, and
Evan Fournier would agree with that.
Enough. I said it live with you in Las Vegas, Alex. I am probably one of the few that is a fan of this in-season tournament. So far, it's been very but I'm with you. I think when the knockouts come around, I think you're going to see the play step up. And I think once things go into that, Las Vegas, I think it's going to be a lot more fun. But yeah, right now, it just seems like regular basketball with fancy courts where you can't see any of the lines, or in some cases, you just can't even see the basketball. But yeah, I think it's going to go down the line. It's going to be a lot.
Bro, that Chicago Bulls court, the Pelicans court. I mean, good God.
Yeah.
I'm not even looking forward to seeing the Knicks court. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be blind on television.
I was just going to say, if you are in the Garden, please bring sunglasses, because I don't know how any of y'all going to see nothing. It's going to be like hockey. The basketball is going to get lost. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm not like exactly. Like, remember the time with the orange jerseys? Like,
yes. Yeah, even though I was kind of a fan of the orange jerseys, but yeah, you're right.
Not the Christmas Day ones. I'm talking about,
to me, those ones were brighter, and in Staples Center, and those lights are already bright as it is in Staples Center. Man, those orange jerseys, the Christmas ones were bright.
I like those. I did not like the other ones. The ones that we kept. I mean, I got the Shump jersey, but hey, it is what it is.
All right, we about to tip off, man. I appreciate you as always, Alex. You guys know that you better come back for the post game, because Alex will be there with CP, and Jake's going to be in too, right?
I think that's for Friday. Oh,
that's Friday. Not today. Spoiler alert. Sorry. Yeah, but the vibe post game with Alex, with CP. So make sure you guys come back. Alex, Knicks dub tonight? Yes or no?
Yeah, Knicks dub. I'm going with the Knicks dub.
That's
we're gonna bounce. We're gonna bounce back, man. It's a tough. It was a tough loss in Boston. We got Atlanta. We're gonna. I don't. None of that, man. We're not giving Trae Young any feed
Love
for the
that.
fodder.
Love that. Big game from Brunson. I'm with you on that one. All right, brother. I will
All right,
see you.
man.
Talk to you
Rock
later.
with CK2K. Come on, guys. You already know what it is.
Yes,
Catch
sir.
you guys for post game.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Alex, the man, the myth, the legend himself. All right, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm dropping these. I don't need these. I want to hear the craziness. I'm already seeing in the chat because Gus Johnson stepping in for Mike Breen, going along with Wally tonight in the MSG call. So I'm interested. I'm excited. I like Gus, man. I think Gus is a good play-by-play announcer. We also talked about the whole Mark Jackson situation. CP did a great video breaking down that whole thing. Check that out later on. But the game has officially been tipped. Mitchell Robinson has won the tip. Before we get into the play-by-play, shout out to everybody in the chat. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit the notification bell. Do not forget to like this stream. Shout out to Eddie Suarez. I see the mod John Talento. I'm naming names. KG7 Full. Appreciate you as always. Ty Boogie. Abdul, what's up, homie? Steven Gomez, what's good? Hope everybody's good. Just a few names I will definitely be calling out more as the game goes on. And the Knicks are on the boards. The game has begun. First bucket. Wait, who scored the first bucket? NBA.com already messing up. The 3-ball goes to the Atlanta Hawks. Let me get myself all situated. I'm sorry, y'all. Golly. Julius Randle up top being guarded by Jalen Johnson, who's been having a tremendous season. People were confused why they traded John Collins so Jalen Johnson can get some minutes, but the Duke forward is playing pretty solid for the Hawks. But is he playing well enough to stop that Julius Randle 3? No, sir. Julius Randle putting this up 5-3 with 10:43 left in the first. What's good, chat? Frank White, I see you, bro. What's up, everybody? What's good? We see DeJounte Murray, Trae Young, Jalen Johnson, Clint Capella, and DeAndre Hunter starting for the Hawks as the Knicks go with Jalen Brunson, Quentin Grimes, Josh Hart for RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, who's taking another 3, and he threw that UFO right to Trae Young. But yeah, Julius Randle and Mitchell Robinson round out our starting 5. 5-3 to start off this game. You can already see the pace is up. Me and Alex were talking about it to begin the game. I'm hoping to see the ball move because the Knicks look better when we move the ball. But it seems that only certain personnel on the team like to move the ball compared to others. So that's the thing I'm looking at. I'm also looking at us, asserting our dominance against the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks have been on a nice little bit of not a win streak, but they've been winning the last few games. That's why they're at a record of 6-4. But I still believe that we are a better put together team, and I'm hoping that we're able to assert our dominance and get this win here today. But we got to try and break that RJ Barrett losing streak. Jalen Johnson puts the move on Julius Randle as he hits a floater over the outstretched hand of Mitchell Robinson. 5-5 to start off the game. Brunson hands it over to Julius Randle at the top, looking for some action with Quentin Grimes. Screen set by Grimes. Julius Randle spin move past Jalen Johnson, blocked by Clint Capella. He gets his own rebound, tries to force a shot over DeAndre, and he gets it. 7-5. Julius Randle starting the game off very aggressive. Julius Randle with with all 7 of our first points here to start off the game. 7-5. Let's go Knicks. What's up, DuBois? Is it DuBois or is it Dubois? Am I saying it right? Oh, I'm saying it right. Jalen Johnson is nice. Yeah, Jalen Johnson was a nice prospect. Like I said, some people start up in the league a little bit slower than others. Happy for the kid, but I really hope that he plays well in many losses for the Hawks. Randall's taking all the shots tonight. And you know what? I can't even be mad at the shot selection so far. As long as the shot selection makes sense, I'm cool with Julius. It's when he forces up shots, when he's got 2 men on him in the paint. Those are the ones that irritate my being. Right now, good start. Again, Trae Young making his return after missing 2 games. I can't remember. Cross-court pass to DeAndre Hunter with the end of the shot clock. He misses. Julius Randle pushing the pace. Johnson is on him. Randle forcing up another one. Throws it off of the top of the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Mitchell Robinson, who sends it over to Jalen Brunson. Wait for the screen. Oh, and he gets tripped up. Mitchell Robinson gets tripped up off of the screen. Foul called on DeAndre Hunter. What's up, chat? It's French. Yeah, did I say it right though? Is it Dubois? Right? It's Dubois. I'm saying that right. Please let me know. Please let me know. He said, how you going to heat check with 2 shots made? It's 3, actually. He has 3 shots made. Jalen Brunson going one-on-one against Jalen Johnson. The Jalen on Jalen action. Brunson puts him in a no good. He tries to mix up Jalen Johnson, misses the midi. Trae Young pushing the pace. Gets the pass over to Mitchell Robinson, who gets the steal. Solid steal there for Mitchell Robinson. Pushes it up to Jalen Brunson. Mitchell Robinson getting that steal helps me out with my underdog pick because I put him on the over on the steal and block stat line. Josh Hart gets blocked going for the over-under. Trae Young thought about the 3 in transition. Instead, passes off to Capella, who finishes the layup. 7-7 to start the game. Weird start to the game. The pace is fast, but the shot selections have been, so far it's the Julius Randle show for us. Brunson not able to get one down. Julius throwing a wild pass to Mitchell Robinson, but luckily he's held, and it's a foul on Capella, on DeAndre Hunter. This is better than Gus Johnson's super dead broadcast, is it? Hey, shout out to Gus Johnson. He's an OG, man. What is going on with Quinn Snyder's glasses, man? That man is committed to the bit. Got his Hawks red glasses on as Josh Hart finishes the layup, starting with the left, ending with the right. Like to see that. Place is dead. That's just how the State Farm Arena is. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. 9-7. DeJounte Murray trying to put the moves on Jalen Brunson. Passes it over to Capella. Capella, great defense from Mitchell Robinson with the block. Block and rebound. Josh Hart passes it up to Brunson, who hits the left-handed layup. 11-7. Great defense turns into great offense as the Knicks go up 11-7, forcing a timeout by the Atlanta Hawks. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to our members. Shout out to the mods. And shout out to everybody here showing up for your boy, CK2K. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Appreciate you. Yeah, they muted. Let's go, CK. Feel like I'm at the run. Yeah, you know me. I mean, if you've ever watched a play-by-play, whether it's on my channel or over here, I'm pointing out things that sometimes have nothing to do with the game. Like, I'm always looking and seeing what kind of kicks the players are wearing, and I'm also trying to see what the fan in the 4th row is doing. Like, I'm paying attention to everything. So buckle up. Also, I am 1-0 on KnicksFanTV's play-by-play. So this is an important night. I'm trying to keep my record to, undefeated and untouched. So us losing RJ Barrett is bigger than just for the Knicks. It's for my record. My record is on the line, bro. Michael D dropping the 199 super chat. Appreciate you, Mike. He says, who's more valuable, RJ or Randall? Loaded question. But you know what? I'm going to take the easy answer. Without RJ Barrett, we're 0-3. So for the sake of this answer, I'm going to say RJ Barrett. And the proof is in the record. So that's my answer. That's my politically correct answer to that question. I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah, my emote, that's how I feel about that answer. Mitch about to shut Capella's mouth, right? Yeah, Capella, I've never heard Capella talk unless it comes to the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. What's up, John Ferry? So let's go. Yo, KG, you ever gonna drop the nickname, man? What's it gonna take for him to get your respect? Ali. Way to think of this team instead of yourself, CK. That's what I'm saying. It's just a known stat. With RJ Barrett in the lineup, we win games. Without him, we're 0-3. So, therefore, the answer to that question is RJ Barrett. You can't fact a fact. You can't fight a fact is what I mean. You can't fact a fact either, but you can't fight a fact. About to come out of the timeout. Oh, nah. I even call him Slow J. Nah, dang, y'all need to stop with the disrespect, bro. Y'all need to stop with the disrespect. He said he's still all right. All right. All right. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. The disrespect. The disrespect. The disrespect. All right, we're back in the game. Trae Young getting an early break. Steal there from Quentin Grimes, pushing the pace. If I'm Grimes, I'm going all the way. And he does. Great stop there. Great push. This is why I said before the game started, I want tempo. And the Hawks are going to give us opportunities like that. We got to take advantage. Beautiful steal from Grimes. Y'all know that I'm team Grimes over here. But great pull there from Bogdan Bogdanovic. Or Bogdan. Which one is it? He's Bogdanovic. The other one's Bogdanovic, right? They sound like the same name to me, but it is what it is. Whatever. Julius Randle gets it over to Grimes. Grimes back up top to Jalen Brunson. Ooh, with the pullback. 3 bangers. Shot goes down from Jalen Brunson as he rips that thing back, leaving DeJounte Murray in the dust. 16-9 for the New York Knicks. Bonan getting it over to DeJounte. DeJounte over to Sadiq Bey. The one that we let get away. Sadiq Bey up top, guarded by Josh Hart. Goes to the rim and a nice finish over Josh Hart. Nice finish over Josh Hart. 11-16. Knicks are still up. We got 6 minutes left in the first quarter. He said bogey. Yeah, let's just go with bogey. You're right. You're right. I'm over here trying to be all, on my telecast saying their whole name, but you're right. Julius Randle, he always tries to draw contact with that shot, but actually I like that floater. That was an under control floater that he was trying to get some contact with. Julius Randle off to a hot start. But look at this, right back on defense. Luckily, Sadiq Bey misses the wide open corner 3. Rebounded by Mitch, pushes up to Jalen Brunson. Brunson looking to move the ball to Randle, and he does. Randle up top trying to get some action with Grimes. Nothing there. Randle one-on-one baseline with Jalen Johnson. Puts a good move. Passes to a wide open Hart in the corner, and no good. But Mitchell Robinson with the rebound. Quentin Grimes likes the shot. No good. Pulls it, and Josh Hart with the offensive rebound. The offensive rebounds are going the Knicks' way, and we're not able to capitalize. Julius Randle shoots the corner 3. No good. Rebounded by the Hawks. DeJounte Murray being guarded by Julius Randle. Pulls up from the midi, and he drains it. 13-18. DeJounte Murray's game is evolving, man. I like seeing him shoot from the mid-range. I just, don't like that he's a Hawk. The Hawks have a lot of players. I'm like, yeah, I like that guy, but then I see the jersey. But Quentin Grimes said, banger. Or splagak. Quentin Grimes with the pull in the corner, puts it down. 21-13. Like that shot. DeJounte dribbles up into a 3 of his own. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart, who pushes the pace. Just him with one man to beat. He passes it out to another open 3. This time, Brunson. Jalen Brunson. And he hits him with it. He said it stank, though. Jalen Brunson with the open corner 3. The Knicks have opened the can to start off this game. Bogey using the screen set by Capella. Passes it down. Capella gets his dunk blocked in, but it goes in nonetheless. 15-24. 3:53 left in the quarter. Brunson goes over, and a timeout by Tom Thibodeau and the Knicks. Great start for the Knicks, though, man. Knicks off to a phenomenal start as we have a score of 24-15. We're seeing open threes. We're seeing open threes. We're seeing drives and dishes. This is what I was asking about. This is what I'm talking about. The Knicks already off to a good start with the ball moving around and with us getting better shots. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. My guy Grimes, mine too, man. I'm officially, unofficially, what they call the Grimes High President. You can't, you know what I mean? I'm here. I'm here. Yo, let's go, CeeLo. Yes, sir. DeJounte was a guy I wanted when we were PG shopping 2 years ago. You and me both. You and me both. I'm a big fan of tall, defensive, passing point guards. And when, DeJounte Murray was said to be in trade conversations, he was one I wanted. But I think our patience got us the right guy because I love Jalen Brunson for us. And now we need to start getting guys around Jalen Brunson and RJ that could help us continue to win, right? Keep it going, John. Keep it going. If Grimes can just be consistent with this shot, then it's a bonus. Here's the thing, Big Frank. I know a lot of people are upset with Quentin Grimes not being able to get the points that they want to see him get, but he also has to get the opportunities. People get upset that he passes up some shots, but like I said, sometimes you got to pass up a good shot to get a better one. But unfortunately, the better just doesn't always go in for us. I'm not worried about Grimes, man. His confidence will only build as the season goes on. The shot attempts he had in the last game were phenomenal. So far, Quentin Grimes is looking aggressive here in this game. I'm not worried about Grimes. His game will come. We just got to be patient with him. He's playing good for us. And look, the other thing about him that I like is even when he's having those slow offensive nights for us, he's definitely giving us some good defense. You know what I mean? So patience with the kid. Patience with the kid. I ain't tripping. I ain't worried about him. Right now, we got Julius Randle leading the way, shooting 50% from the field with 9 points and 2 rebounds. We got Josh Hart with 2 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Already starting to fill the stat sheet. Jalen Brunson efficiently getting us going. 8 points off of 3 or 4 shooting, 2 assists. This is the kind of start that we want to see. But what I like better than our statistics and what we got stat-wise, I like our defense. I like that we have already, Mitchell Robinson himself has already got a steal on the block. Quentin Grimes helped him out with a steal of his own. The defense is where I'm looking at for us. I think this is a game that we should be taking advantage of the Atlanta Hawks in defensively. I think we have that capability to do that. Keep feeding Grimes. I agree. They're going to leave him open. Keep feeding them. What's up, Greg? Gregory Weiner. Hope you're good. Even when Randall plays well, he gets hate. Oh, man. Oh, my guy, Isaiah Hartenstein is in the game. Right off the bat, checks in and is already making an impact. Isaiah Hartenstein, 26-15. Oh, man. Oh, is that Wes Matthews that checked in for the Hawks as is that I couldn't see who it was, but the Hawks just scored a bucket on the other side. It is 17-26. Jalen Brunson trying to get past Wes Matthews, can't do that. Mayo quickly has also checked in with Dante DiVincenzo and Isaiah Hartenstein. Quickly looking to get to Brunson, and he does. Brunson trying to get a handle. Great pass to DiVincenzo, who finishes a nice layup. The ball is moving, ladies and gentlemen. Sound the alarm. The ball is moving. Tibbs running a lineup of DiVincenzo, Brunson, IQ, Julius, and Hart. That Hart, not Josh Hart. Julius Randle trying to post up Sadiq Bey. The ball does get to him. Just him and Bey. Julius Randle looking for his spot. Now you see Bogey step up on him defensively. He's double teamed for a second. Gets it out to DiVincenzo. Ball swings all the way around to IQ. Takes a floater in on the baseline. No good. Foul called on the floor. It will be on the Hawks. On Okongwu. That's who checked in. Salute, CK2K. What's up, Shahan? How you doing? Another sweet look by JB. Factuals. Trey has been getting exposed as a problem in Atlanta. Yeah, they were playing well without him. What's up, Pro Cannon Game? How you doing? Good to see you. Appreciate y'all. DiVincenzo hitting a layup. It was a cute one, too. You know what I'm saying? Julius Randle up top. It's Sadiq Bey and Randle. And outlook. Oh, he misses the left-handed layup over Sadiq Bey. Trae Young bringing the ball up, trying to direct the traffic there. Gets a double screen, takes a step back in the mid-range. No good. Rebounded by DiVincenzo, who's pushing the pace. 2 minutes left on the clock as DiVincenzo pushes up to Julius for an open layup. The Knicks are looking phenomenal. We already have 7 assists to start off this game. I'm trying to tell you, I believe that the ball would move tonight. The Knicks have to be watching film. They have to realize that that is where we play our best basketball, when the ball moves. And you're seeing that already being a point for the Knicks as another missed shot for the Atlanta Hawks is reeled in by Dante DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo trying to get the ball to Jalen Brunson, who's moving to the baseline. Mayo quickly has Sadiq Bey on him at the top, looking for a screen, does not need the screen, gets the ball to Brunson now, who is dribbling up on the top, gets it over to, or tried to get it to Julius Randle. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Hawks not even trying defensively. No, that's just the Hawks defense. And we get a deuce McBride signing. Shout out to Tom Thibodeau. Everything we've mentioned so far in the pregame has been a point that has happened so far. Julius Randle with the miss, rebounded by the Hawks. But Deuce McBride checks in early in this game, and I feel like that is a great decision to go with the 9-man. And Deuce McBride, can give Trae Young fits defensively, so that is a great choice there. Bogey tries to get a shot over iHeart and makes it, and gets the foul. Bogey will be going to the line. Chicken Hawks catching the 187. Speaking of 187, shout out to the 190 of y'all in the chat. But we have 96 likes. Can we at least get this thing over 100 to start off the game? If you haven't liked the stream, like the stream. Let people know where we at and what we're doing. So hit that like already if you haven't. Bogey hits the free throw. It's 30-20 with 50 seconds left in the game. IQ looking for the screen from iHeart. Great pickup from Okongwu. Gets the ball back to Julius Randle, who's being guarded by Sadiq Bey. Great defense. Julius Randle forces a shot, puts it in, and draws the foul. Julius Randle is playing aggressive, and he is definitely taking advantage of the very, very lazy defense from this Atlanta Hawks team. He is taking full advantage and eating. This is the Julius Randle I want to see. People who know me know that I can't stand when Julius Randle passes up when he has the matchup advantage. And right now, Julius Randle has attacked every time he has been the stronger of the two in the matchup. And look at the start that he's having right now. Great start for Julius Randle. Great aggressiveness. And look at us. 33-20. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Knicks play some good defense, drawn out of bounds. And it's still Hawks ball. 36 seconds left. I hate the Chicken Hawks. Rulius Jandal, he says. 36 seconds left. The Hawks inbound the ball on the sideline. Sadiq Bey getting the ball to Young. Trae Young trying to mix it up and get past Deuce. And he does that annoying draw. Gets the foul on McBride. They're going to double check right now to see if it's in the act of shooting. I think it will be. And Trae Young will be going to the free throw line. 12 shots in the first quarter. Yeah, Julius Randle. But here's the thing. 12 efficient shots. That's my thing. I don't mind how many shots you take. Julius Randle, outside of probably 2 of those shots, all those shots have been really good shots for Julius. I'm not mad at him. And he's off to a very good start. Let him ride the wave. Let him ride the wave. Let him ride the wave. And the thing is, too, I say this all the time. Julius Randle can still have good nights while we move the basketball. And this has been an example so far. It's not like every time we get the ball, we're just giving the ball to Julius Randle and watching him play. No, the Knicks have been moving the ball, and Julius Randle has been picking his moments. That's how I want him to play. Isaiah Hartenstein, though, wish he used the backboard there, but he goes for a hook shot, no good. 11 seconds left in the game. Trae Young pushing it up. IQ will be guarding him. He gets some help from Isaiah Hartenstein. Okongwu in the middle. Brunson tries to draw the foul. Instead, it is a charging foul. Charge on Okongwu. Jalen Brunson giving you one of these, at the very least one a game. I think he averages a steal a game or something under that. And he draws the charge on Okongwu with a second 0.4 left. Hartenstein with another crazy one to end the quarter. No good. 33-22. And the Knicks are off to a great start. Great defensive stop from Jalen Brunson right there. That's what you want to see. That's exactly what you want to see. Love that. Love the start. The Knicks are rolling, trying to crack this losing streak without RJ Barrett. And this is the way to do it. Ball's moving. Julius Randle looking efficient. I can't be mad at this. And you shouldn't be either. You should be either. CK, you are late with it. Late with what? What am I late with? My thing is the decision-making could have had the same points without the poor shots. Typically I'm with you on Julius Randle's shot selection, but tonight I'm not really upset with his shot selection. I think he's taken outside of 2 shots that I've seen that I didn't like. I'm not mad at his shot selection so far tonight. Not so far. Not in that first quarter. But Julius Randle did play every minute of that quarter. I really hope that Tibbs, even though he started off hot, I really hope that Tibbs decides to start him on the bench here in the second quarter. I don't know why guys need to be out to see bench players. You know, isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? What's up, K-Dot? How you doing? Good first quarter. Great first quarter, Big Frank. Great first quarter. Love how people finally starting to see the importance of Star J. Big facts, big facts. Oh, got it, KG. Got it. Yeah, I was late. Brunson is definitely our guy. That's a fact. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Welcome to the play-by-play call with your boy CK2K here on KnicksFanTV. Appreciate you guys rocking with your boy. Love seeing the like button up at 115 with 203 of y'all in the chat. That's what I like to see. But that still means there's people who have not hit that like button. It's free, y'all. Make sure you take some time, hit the like button. What we snacking on tonight? If you're not snacking and we're on full dinner, what are we eating? Let me live through y'all, man. Because y'all know me. I typically get my food after the game. So let me live through y'all. I just hope RJ can continue his amazing play after the migraines. Me too. He did a good job playing well after coming back from the knee injury. So hopefully the same happens when he comes back from the migraine issues. And I hope that it's not more than that. I hope that the migraines aren't a deterrent for something else. I don't think that's the case, but I'm just hoping. I'm hoping that's not the case for sure. Ramen noodles. Ooh, what flavor? They're resting RJ. I feel I definitely felt so on Monday, but from the midst of today's game, I'm a little curious. Game is back on. Trae Young throws up a nasty shot, rebounded by DiVincenzo. Hart pushing the pace, gets it back to Hartenstein. Jalen Johnson was mixed up, did not know which way to go, which led to an open lane for Isaiah Hartenstein in the break. That would have me sick if I was Quinn Snyder. 35-22, 11-20 left in this new quarter. Jalen Johnson recovers after a terrible defensive play with a nice dunk on the other side. Jalen Brunson bringing the ball up. And to the point I made, Julius Randle is starting the second quarter on the bench. I think that's a great choice. Mayo quickly hits the shot, but they call a moving screen. Is that on DiVincenzo? I don't know who the moving screen was on, but they call the moving screen, which leads to IQ's 3 not going to count. That's unfortunate. Bogey, nice shot over Isaiah Hartenstein, but you see Isaiah Hartenstein right off the inbound trying to push the pace, but the defense responds very quickly passes the ball to Josh Hart, get to the DiVincenzo with Bay to beat. Moving NBA 2K24 type 3-point shot in the corner from Emmanuel Quickly. If you play in the rec, you know what I'm talking about, because that Quickly 3 was very 2K-like as it goes down. 37-26. We got to get stops here, but if they want to trade buckets, that's a battle I'm willing to win. Bogey for the wide open 3. Well, if they're going to hit shots like that, though, I'm a little worried about it. We got to get some stops as this thing goes on. We got Chuck D in the chat. What's up, Chuck? Appreciate you for coming through as always. We got Josh Hart getting the ball to DiVincenzo with the floater. He said, y'all want to talk about my layup game? Watch this jelly. What a finish there from Donte DiVincenzo. On the other side, Bogey trying to hit another one. Bogey is officially on fire. Bogey is on fire. Somebody get a defender on Bogdanovic, because that is his 3rd shot in a row with high difficulty. Jalen Brunson, the steal by Saddiq Bey. It's just Saddiq Bey and Isaiah Hartenstein takes the steal. Hart going all the way, and Bogey is doing it on both sides. What is this game? Bogey is inspired. Josh Hart going down the lane to try and get an easy layup, and Bogey, who doesn't typically play defense, He says, not now. Blocks his shot. And as I said, Grimes is checking in to go play some defense on Bogey. And hopefully we get to see Grimes step up with this second unit. And IQ misses the corner three, rebounded by Jalen Johnson. And to that point, yep, Grimes immediately is right on Bogey. Trae Young not getting the ball in his direction. Gets to the Sadiq Bey, who leads it to Jalen Johnson for another three. And here comes the Hawks. Here comes the Hawks. I anticipate a timeout coming from Tom Thibodeau. Yep, timeout right there from Tom Thibodeau with 8:56 left in the second quarter. And just like that, you know, they making me eat my words. I said I'd be down for a shot for shot with the Hawks, but the Atlanta Hawks are hotter than fish grease right now. 34-39. 34-39. Bogey is killing us. He said, I fart. Why y'all call him I fart? Don't do that. Don't do that. Put some respect on my man, I heart, bro. Don't do that. I'm delayed, but yes, that is a rec fadeaway. You know, if you in the rec and you play 2K, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Quick needs to drive some. Well, I think we're going to see Quick get the ball a little bit more now that Jalen Brunson checked back out. But here's yes, Mill, I was just going to say, here's the unit I've been dying to see. Tom Thibodeau, I don't know how long he's going to keep it out, but Tom Thibodeau has finally decided to go with the unit of Emmanuel Quickly, Dante DiVincenzo, Quentin Grimes, Josh Hart, and Isaiah Hartenstein. I think this unit has capability to be fast, fun, and very good defensively. I'm hoping Tibbs gives him a shot to rock out, but we'll see. We'll see. Dante falling asleep on defense. He did. He did a few times there. 13-5 in a blink. Yeah, that's why that timeout was necessary. Hope we turn that thing around. What's the question? Yeah, right. We can't lose to Bogdanovich. You know, that's a very good point. We got to contain him, which is why I think Tom Thibodeau decided to put Quentin Grimes in to contain that leak that is Bogey. A player that's going to get a career high tonight, Jalen Johnson. I mean, Jalen Johnson, I wouldn't really take that as an insult, or I wouldn't really take that as anything we should be worried about, because Jalen Johnson's been having a solid season in general. I mean, he's definitely somebody that could be in the conversation for most improved if he continues to play at this trajectory. Playing pretty solid this year, man. That's right. Chuck D, shout out to Chuck D, man. P's in the chat. Let him know we see you. We see you, Chuck. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. But so far, so good for the Knicks, man. We're seeing Julius Randle have a tremendous first quarter. He's getting some well-deserved rest right now. Hopefully, Tibbs gives him till like about the 6-7 minute mark before he comes back in the game. He's having a good start. Quentin Grimes is shooting very well tonight, 2 for 3. Jalen Brunson also shooting well. It's just defensively where Brunson was hurting us a little bit there. DiVincenzo coming in, making some nice layups. Isaiah Hartenstein looking aggressive. You know, things are looking good for us offensively. I always say I worry more about us defensively than the offense, because we can figure out the offense. But defensively, if we're not getting stops, I'm not trying to play a shooting game with the other team. Quentin Grimes puts up a 3 there, no good, but rebounded by Hartenstein with he tried the hook shot again, but it rims out to the left. Johnson with the rebound, going coast to coast. No, he passes it over to DeAndre Hunter, who's being guarded by Quentin Grimes. Grimes with a great defense, but a better shot by Hunter. The Hawks are rolling right now. 8:26 left in the half. DiVincenzo gets the ball over to Manuel quickly being picked up by Bogey. Gets him in the air, wide open. Josh Hart from the top, and he drains it. We needed that. Lord knows we needed that shot from Josh Hart. We needed that one. Barb said Hart can't shoot. Well, Hart shot there, and I'll take it. Great play. Okongwu draws the foul, and he'll be going to the line. Bogiaga. Bogdan. Like I said, Bogdanovich. You know what I'm saying? DeAndre Hunter, the best 2019 draft pick. Random vibe if you don't stop. If you do not behave. Okongwu hitting the first free throw there. We're seeing Jalen Johnson go to the bench, and Saddiq Bey is checking back in. Saddiq Bey's actually been pretty solid for them defensively. I think he's got a few good. Yeah, he's got one bucket here for them offensively on the other side. Migraine, damn, sodium intake. Look, Chuck. He said that he just got a chef, and he's actually paying attention to his diet now. So I hope that's not the case. Mayo quickly passing it inside to Isaiah Hartenstein, who finishes over the defense, 44-38. That was a quick bucket, but now we need to get the defensive side figured out yet again. 44-38 with 7:36 left in the half. DiVincenzo with ready hands, pushing the pace, looking up, decides to go to Quickly with another sidestep three. Quickly is shooting well. On the other side, Trae Young pushing the pace to no avail because there's nobody there. DeAndre Hunter one-on-one with the Mayo Quickly. Mayo Quickly trying to get the ball from him. Hunter gets it over to Bey. Bey gets it back to Young. Young looking to get a shot. He does over Quickly and hits it. If I'm right, I think that is Trae Young's first field goal of the game. 40-47 here. The Knicks are up by 7 points. Quickly goes to the rim. Great pass to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo with another gimme. 49-40. The ball movement is still here as Bogey is on fire. Bogey cannot be stopped. But in his defense, nobody's trying to stop him as he hits another three. I don't know why Quickly decided to jump past there as Jay Hart doing his best James Harden impression with a crazy UFO pass to the corner. I don't know who he was trying to throw it at. I don't know if he was anticipating a draw. I don't know what the thought process was because it's well over his head. But nonetheless, a turnover by the Knicks as Julius Randle is trying to check back in, but he just missed it. Up top, we're seeing DeJounte. Oh, Murray, no good there. Great attempt for the steal from Dante DiVincenzo, but he's not able to grab the ball. Julius Randle checking in for, I think it's going to be Josh Hart. Yes, it is Josh Hart. Josh Hart getting no rest here. Julius Randle, who had a great first quarter, checking back in. Yeah, it was a tough sequence there. They gave Trae the Wemby humble, right? And they're going to do it again. They're going to do it again. Quinn Snyder out here with the Hawks-esque glasses, man. Gotta love it. They're giving the ball right to Bogey with 6:14 left in the game. Up top being guarded by Emmanuel Quickly. Gets it over to Okongwu, who fakes, and he comes up short. He thought he had more hops than he had. He misses the layup. Dante with another jump pass to Mayo Quickly, who's being guarded by Bogey. Bogey's giving him space. Mayo Quickly not sure whether to shoot or pass. This time he jumps and gets it over to Dante for an open corner three. No good. Oh, man. Quentin Grimes trying to get the rebound, but instead tips it against the side of the backboard. But there's a foul on the Knicks. A foul on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's not what you want to see, but Hartenstein will check out as Mr. Robinson checks back in after he draws another foul. I think that's going to be Hartenstein's first foul of the game. Hartenstein fouled out last game, so we hope to not see that happen. But along with Mitchell Robinson, we're seeing Jalen Brunson check in for a hot Dante DiVincenzo. Good minutes from DiVincenzo. He had a few defensive lapses there, but for the most part, DiVincenzo was very good for us there offensively. 49-43 right now. Bogey has been the Hawks' main guy. He kicks it out to Saddiq Bey, who once again is being guarded by Randle. Saddiq Bey drains the midi. 45-49. The Hawks figuring it out here in this second quarter. We got 5:24 left in the first half. Saddiq Bey with the fadeaway there. Quentin Grimes draws the foul. Quentin Grimes looking like he was going to attack the rim. That's the kind of Grimes that a lot of us want to see. An aggressive one. An aggressive one. Wally doing radio now. Is he? I mean, isn't he doing the telecast right now for MSG? Mitch going to shut it down. Jalen Brunson with the turnover and a fast break dunk for Saddiq Bey. Just like that. It's a 2-point game. what was once a 13-point lead has dwindled all the way down to a 2-point lead with 5 minutes left in the half. The Knicks having a similar start to the Monday night game against the Boston Celtics. Starting off hot, but then starting to trail off going into the second quarter. Emmanuel quickly, though, hitting that fadeaway over by the elbow, giving us a little bit of breathing room with a 4-point lead. 51-47. Got DeJounte Murray, up top getting the ball to a Saddiq Bey, who hit his last shot and now hits this one. This one is a 3. 50-51. Our defense is non-existent. The Hawks are 11 of 13 from the field in this quarter alone. That's 85% from the field. Turnover for the Knicks. Brunson wide open for the corner 3, and he can't hit it, but he does not get his own rebound. DeJounte Murray trying to give the Hawks a lead, gets it to Saddiq Bey, who looked like he was fouled, does not get the foul, but the Knicks fall asleep, and he gets the open baseline dunk. Where are we? What are we doing? Wide open. Whose man was that? Who fell asleep? Timeout being called by Tom Thibodeau, but we can't have that happen. That is not okay. That is not okay. I understand he missed the shot, but then who falls asleep and lets him go? That is not an okay shot. The Hawks are now 12 of 14 from the field. 12 of 15 from the field in the second quarter alone. Second quarter alone. All of a sudden, the Knicks, who had such a great start, are falling asleep at the wheel here in this second quarter. And it comes back to defense. It comes back to defense. He caught Mitch sleeping, shaking my head. I mean, I wouldn't say it was just Mitch. I would say whoever was over there probably was running the break and didn't make sure that they got the rebound. Quick turnaround there for the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks now up 52-51. We can't let them ride this momentum. It all started with Bogey, who could not miss in this first half. And then the rest of them started to take it over. You know, Saddiq Bey, 5 of 7 from the field. He was just at 2 points. And just like that, he's at 11. Saddiq Bey going crazy, 71% from the field. The numbers on the other side are insane. Clint Capella is 66% from the field. Bogdanovic, 75% from the field. Saddiq Bey, 71 from the field. Like, if y'all had that on your bingo card, congratulations, because I did not have it on mine. Jalen Johnson, 100% from the field. Our defense right now is not looking good. We got to get these stops. We got to stop allowing them to make these easy shots. Luckily, on our side, we're shooting good numbers too, but I'm not worried about, like I said, I'm not worried about the offensive. I'm worried about us defensively. Easy buckets going down for the Hawks right now. Crazy how much RJ is actually needed on this team. It's not crazy. I mean, that's what should expect at this point. RJ Barrett has been a pretty solid piece for us since the playoffs last year, you know? That's our guy. One of our guys. Problem is lack of defense. Exactly, KG. Who's guarding Brogdon? Bogdan. Well, it was Grimes. I'm not sure who it's going to be coming out of the timeout, but it was Grimes. But before that, when he was going off, I think it was DiVincenzo. It was DiVincenzo or Brunson. I spilled. I hate the way we play defense and too damn small. But we also giving them too much space. That's the part. We get too lackadaisical defensively, man. Knicks ball. Julius Randle to inbound. We're seeing the starting five. We're seeing the starters minus Hart as Emmanuel quickly is still running with these guys. Julius Randle has yet to take a shot in this second quarter after having a tremendous start to the game. There's double teaming them. Brunson trying to get to his spot. Emmanuel quickly has Trae Young on him, and Trae Young gets the steal. Trae Young pushing the pace with Emmanuel quickly on him. 52-51. Trae Young getting a defensive stop there on Emmanuel quickly. Tries to draw a foul, throwing the ball up. Nothing there. Good no call for the refs. Rebounded by Mitch. Pushes it to Jalen Brunson. Brunson waiting for the screen. Brunson deciding to push it. Oh, we got a nice pass from Grimes to IQ, and we cannot get these open shots to go down. Emmanuel quickly wide open in the corner, and he does not hit it. We've seen Dante DiVincenzo getting ready to check back in. I'm assuming for Emmanuel quickly. DeJounte Murray trying to get space between him and Julius Randle. Having a hard time with that. Jump passes out to Saddiq Bey, who's being guarded by Brunson. That's a matchup he wants. He pulls a three. No good. Rebounded by Randle and immediately fouls him under the opposite basket. We got 2:40 left in the quarter. The Knicks have they have to get the momentum back on their side going to halftime, because after such a good start, to be down in this game and going into halftime, that's not going to be a good look, especially with how we started this thing. Because again, that's very similar to how things went on Monday. We can't let this be a trend. Quentin Grimes getting the ball to Julius Randle with Jalen Johnson on him. Julius Randle deciding to bully him, and a block by Clint Capella. Solid block from Clint Capella as Randle tries to spin on the other side. Grimes look mediocre. Dante not balling as we thought. I don't know what game you're watching, Lonzo, because both of them have been playing really solid. As Grimes with the nice shot at tempo, great finish from Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, Dante DiVincenzo has been probably one of our only offensive sparks. Defensively hasn't been great. Grimes is having a pretty solid game so far to start off this half. If you're talking about the season as a majority, even then it'd be tough for me to completely agree. DeJounte Murray with the shot, no good. Rebounded by Randle as the Knicks have the lead back, 53-52. Julius Randle being guarded by DeAndre Hunter. Brunson trying to draw a foul, and he throws the ball to Trae Young. Trae Young gets it to Jalen Johnson, who gets it to the rim. No good, and it's tipped out by the Hawks. I thought it was tipped out by Brunson, but tipped out by the Hawks. Knicks ball. 53-52, minute 46 left in the half. And Brunson is checking it into Dante DiVincenzo. Knicks have to go on a run to end this half. It's important. It's very important, because the momentum swing looks like it's going in the direction of the Hawks, in my opinion. Randle taking his time. Both players back up off of Randle, which leads to him Trae, and he gets met at the rim. I think they're calling. I'm trying to see if they called a foul, but to me, it looks like a clean block by Jalen Johnson. And it is. It is a clean block by Jalen Johnson. And the Knicks get the ball back. Brunson taking it up, and no good. The Knicks are starting to unravel. The ball movement has stopped. We're settling for shots that we should not be shooting. We should be going back to what worked so well. It's like the program default for this team is to play ISO ball. It's like they were trying to impress with the ball movement in the first quarter, but their default style of play is to just ISO. And once we went away from the ball movement. Once we went away from making the extra pass, now you're seeing us fall apart offensively. And on top of that, defensively, we've been awful. Julius Randle up top, getting it past Jalen Johnson, and another tip away. Julius Randle able to survive and get it. Mitchell Robinson, who was waiting for him in the paint. Julius Randle luckily able to corral the ball at the half-court line, gets it to Mitch. Knicks up 55-52. A minute left in the half. Coming up at halftime, we're going to talk about my underdog predictions, and then we're going to talk about the first half of this game. But right now, we're seeing Saddiq Bey drive and dish to Jalen Johnson, who is 5 for 5 from the field. Excuse me, 5 for 6, because he did miss a layup not that long ago. So he's 4 for 5 from the field, excuse me. Jalen Brunson gained the ball to Dante with a great drive. Can't finish that layup, but Julius Randle with the finish, 57-55, 30 seconds left in the half. Trae Young being guarded by Quentin Grimes. Trae Young looking to try and get a play going and get something going here. He decides to not go for the 2-for-1. They're going to try and get a good shot up here to make sure that they go into the half with a chance to keep this game tied. Trae Young trying to minx Grimes, and Grimes just keeps his hands up, and they call a foul. I'm not a fan of those fouls, because what else is Grimes supposed to do in that situation? Grimes was behind him was straight up, and they still called a foul on Grimes. I don't understand those calls. I'll never understand that call ever. I don't know. Oh boy, no creativity, says Frank. Chuck says Cat and Zion got to discard Twinkies. Talking about from the diet, right? Trae Young only makes one of his 2 free throws, so he helps us out. 9 seconds left. Knicks up 57-56. Like a good final shot. Brunson takes a 3, gets hit. DiVincenzo with the putback, and no good. Another questionable first half for the New York Knicks in back-to-back games. Just like in Boston, the Knicks start off the game hot. We looked like we were about to blow this team out. Then come the second quarter, we can't guard anybody. And we're playing anything you can do, I can do better offensively. Only problem is we weren't doing better than them because Bogey was out there going crazy. Then Saddiq Bey comes in and he starts to go crazy. We're seeing Clint Capella get defensive for him. And then all of a sudden now we're missing shots. We're not making extra passes. And here we are going into halftime, 57-56. Julius Randle, our leading scorer, with 6. Our next highest leading scorer is Jalen Brunson, then followed by Dante DiVincenzo, as well as Josh Hart and Quentin Grimes. It's a personal issue, CK. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. What's up, chat? What's going on, everybody? Shout out to everybody in the chat, mods, members, and chat unite. Appreciate you guys all for being here. New York Knicks going to halftime 57-56. KnicksFanTV play-by-play, Knicks versus Hawks. It's your boy CK2K on the mic. If you want to show some love, you can go subscribe over to my channel as well. But make sure you subscribe right here before you even do that. Yeah, it's halftime. If in a little bit we're gonna go over underdog fantasy for those who do not know. I will put you guys on game here in a second. This show is brought to you by Underdog. But yeah, man, first half is in the books for the New York Knicks. The Hawks go on a tremendous run. At one point, they're shooting 87% from the field in the second quarter alone. We're seeing a game where Jalen Johnson has 13 points off of 5 for 6 shooting. Clint Capella 2 for 3. Bogdanović has been the key for the Atlanta Hawks today. 6 of 8, 2-4 from the 3, 15 points. Saddiq Bey playing solid for them in a one-on-one matchup with Julius Randle with 11 points of his own. And on our side, we're having a hard time defensively, and our offense started to slow down a bit there in that first half. The turnover differential is about even, 6 turnovers apiece. Fouls, about even, 8 fouls apiece per team. But like I said, to me, it's the defense is where I feel like we're slipping. The defense and the lack of attacking the rim. Because if you're looking at the free throw differential, we've only taken 1 foul shot. And the only one was Julius Randle on that and 1. Other than that, we haven't gone to the free throw line. Compared to the Hawks, who have forced their way and they've gotten 7 free throws. You can say it's referees, but in my opinion, I don't feel like we've been aggressive enough to draw those fouls. We've been settling for a lot of shots. Now, mind you, in the first quarter, the ball was moving around and it was leading to open shots. So I'm fine with that. But in that second quarter where the shots starting to not fall anymore, we're settling. We're playing ISO ball. We're not really attacking the rim or moving the ball. And those are going to be factors in that second half for us to survive, and not only survive, win the game. So New York Knicks lose momentum, but take the lead to go into halftime. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate you, Carlton Thomas. Let me shout out to some of y'all in the chat. Shout out to all the memories. I see Gregory Weiner, Eddie Suarez, Russell Whiskey, like the name. Who else am I missing? Christopher Scott. Chuck D. Appreciate you as always for rocking with us. We got Frayne Bloss Music. He said, I remember seeing Johnson for like a month at Duke. He was going to be their guy until he left under unclear circumstances midway through the semester. Well, the unclear circumstances for Duke was they sucked, and they didn't want to hurt his draft stock. so he stopped playing. That's my take on that, because don't forget that season Duke was not solid. That was a down year for Duke, and they decided to deactivate him. It was a weird choice. It was a weird time, but Jim's figured it out now. Shout out to K Dot. Shout out to all of our members. Shout out to the super chats that we got. Let me see if I missed any. I know I got the one from Michael D. I missed the Chuck D super chat. $5 from Chuck D. Appreciate you saying let's go. CK2K, I appreciate you, my guy, as always. Much appreciated. Shout out to MH in the chat. I see you, bro. KG holding it down. Our mods, yeah, like I said, up and down first half. Definitely got to lock in on the second half. But you know what else you got to lock in? Our channel sponsor, Underdog, because this is KnicksFanTV that is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. And if you download the app today and use promo code KFTV, you can get back money from up to $100. What does that mean? That means that whatever you deposit, you will also get that doubled of up to $100 deposit. So you put in $20 in there, Underdog will give you 20. Poof, you have 40, all the way up to 100. And we heard Alex talk about his predictions to start off the night. And now I made my Underdog selection before the night started. I have a few late game predictions. Let me pull mine up so I can talk to you. You guys can see them on the screen. Let me get them so I can see them as well. Give me 1 second. Shout out to you guys. All right, the ones I went with for today's string of basketball games. Give me a second. Loading up. Bop, bop, bop. I went with Keegan Murray, who's going to be playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. I went lower. They have him on 2.5 3-pointers made. I know that the Los Angeles Lakers have not been great on the perimeter, but I do expect big nights from Malik Monk, from De'Aaron Fox, others to go on. And I think that Keegan Murray might get 2 threes, but he's not going to go over on that one. So I picked the under for Keegan Murray. Going to this game, I got Jalen Brunson going for a big game of 27.5 plus. It's not looking good so far. I was hoping in that point guard battle, and there's still time, but I was hoping in that point guard battle, Jalen Brunson will go out there and play strong against a returning Trae Young. And I put the higher on him, going 27.5 points, looking at 28. But right now he only has 8 going to half. So we've seen Brunson heat up. So anything's possible, but right now only with 8. Mitchell Robinson already did his part. I picked the higher on the 2.5 blocks and steals. Mitchell Robinson last time against this team had 2 blocks and 2 steals against them. And right now he already has 3 blocks and a steal against this team. Already hit me, already helped me out. He's moving with that. And Mitchell Robinson's only going to continue what he started defensively. Paulo Banchero is playing against the undersized and the underhanded Chicago Bulls. So I got him on the over 32.5 PRA. That's points, rebounds, and assists. Right now, he's at 8, but that game is in the first quarter. I think Paulo is going to go out there, have a well-rounded game. I think 32.5 is very low for Paulo. We'll check into that, but I'm pretty sure he's going to have a good one. And Anthony Davis, this is my crazy one of the night. I like to have one that, make me feel a little bit risky, and this was the one. I went with Anthony Davis going higher on 41.5 on the PRA against the same Sacramento Kings. I did this because last time Anthony Davis played against this team, he went absolutely bonkers. There's a possibility there might not be LeBron James running with the Lakers tonight, and I think that Anthony Davis goes out there and has another dominant night. I mean, he's due. AD loves to take nights off and play other nights well. I think tonight's going to be that night that he has a good night. So those are my picks. You can see them on the board, and you guys can make your own picks by downloading the Underdog app, and you can get matched up to $100 right now if you download the app, use the KFTV code, and yeah, like I said, anything up to $100, you are going to get matched by Underdog. So shout out to Underdog, and shout out to everybody who has participated and who's been having fun with that. How y'all parlays looking? How's everybody looking on their selections? And also remember, bet responsibly, y'all. Don't go crazy. What's up, chat? What's up, chat? What's up? Gregory Winder says JB showing some exhaustion. That FIBA thing, not crazy about that. But Gregory, look, to your same point, it's a, kind of a double-edged sword, you know what I mean? Because where some people think Jalen Brunson is a bit, what's it called, exhausted or, fatigued from playing the FIBA play. RJ Barrett has been, you can see that he's been energized from FIBA play. RJ Barrett, who had a good run with Team Canada, is rolling over into his play here with the Knicks at the start of this season. So you could say that it works both ways for this team. But yeah, I mean it's a double-edged sword with that one. But I hear you. A lot of people are feeling the same way as you, but we'll see. Chuck says that Atlanta's committed to Snyder's defense. Damn, yeah, Quinn Snyder is a guy that I've always been a fan of coach-wise, and you can see that he's got that team buying in for sure. I also want to say shout out to the Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch gang. I think it's actually just Facebook and Twitch. Shout out to everybody in those chats. Unfortunately, I did not have them pulled up, so I'm so sorry for that first half, but I do see you. We do appreciate you guys. And if you have a Facebook or you have a Twitch, make sure you go and show some love over there. We are streaming everywhere live right now, rocking with us here on the Knicks versus Hawks play-by-play. So I appreciate everybody rocking with us. Let's get it. Greg's asking, CK, is it really migraines? I jokingly in my last video said that I think that there's more to it than that. But honestly, there's so many different levels of migraines. Some people, it's just a severe headache, and others are having a bunch of other symptoms happening. They have body aches, they have, stomach issues, all kinds of other stuff going on when it comes to the added pain with the migraine. So I don't know what level that is for RJ. There's a lot that goes into it. For it to be 3 days is questionable, but you're gonna have to just go with what the medical staff is saying and hope that RJ Barrett's back for us on Friday as we continue group play against the Washington Wizards. Let me see. Why are we talking about Cat in the chat? Where did I see that? I wanted Bay when he was available, so did I. Draymond is Debo of this era's NBA. Hey, yo, but the funny thing about that, too, is Rudy Gobert's response. He said that anytime Steph Curry is not playing, Draymond always tries to find a way to not play. I thought that was a wild response. But, yeah, that was a weird one. Last night, they was just full of fights, man. Everybody was fighting yesterday, bro. Everybody was fighting yesterday. Crazy stuff. Draymond is suspended for 5 games. Yeah, I saw that. Shout out to the chat. I'm going through the chat here. Let me check out see what's going over on Twitch. And look, if I'm late to some of the Twitch chatters, I'll get to that here in a second. Well, let me say what's good to those over on Twitch. If you showed up, there's some love. I'm not seeing anything over there, but yeah, make sure you hit us up over on Twitch. Hit that follow button over for us to be a part of the Twitch gang. Yes, salute everybody in the crew. Yes, appreciate you guys as always. I'd rather Cat over Levine. I'm iffy on both moves. RJ missing games with unsatisfactory explanations isn't new to this season. 10 foiling. Oh, man. Clay was defending himself. Why? He's going to mess with the wrong one time. I can't wait to witness it. You talking about Klay Thompson? Or you talking about Draymond? I don't know which one you're talking about. Knicks are in halftime, 57-56. Tough defensive start for us going into this game. Hold on. Daniel, I don't know if you have this, but I got a video from the homie SkyZoo who CP wants us to play here for the stream. I don't know if you can run that. Let me see if I can send it over to you. I want to check this out. I want to see it too. Hold on. I'm trying to see it too. Hold on. I'd share my screen, but I don't want what happened last time to happen again. I'm gonna send it to the play-by-play chat. Yeah, CB wants this played. The general wants this played, but I want to hear this one too. Shout out to SkyZoo. Let me know when you're good to let that one rock, bro. Cat is hard pass. What happened to Mark Jackson getting fired on his day off. Oh, man. CP dropped a great video on that here on the channel. Go check that out after this game, after post game. Go check that out. You get the whole details on what happened there. I'll stop talking if you want, if you're ready to play the video. I don't know if it's ready. Okay, for sure. Man, no one is coming to the rescue. Keep building. RJ don't have no migraines. He's going to be traded. Stop it, FG. Don't do that. Do not do that. We need this W today to get back on track. We need these next 3 before we go to Ant-Man's house. Anthony Edwards. I almost took the over on him just for the mere fact that I think he's gonna have a good night tonight against the Phoenix Suns. Minnesota's playing solid basketball right now, 8-2. A lot has to do with him. Yeah, I look, Anthony Edwards is going crazy right now. Crazy. Damn, 769,000 used to be an NBA blue chip starter salary. Crazy. And now look at us paying $13 million for guys that aren't even playing in the game. Oh, we're back. Oh man, I have my volume down. I didn't even see. We're back. Next dead ball. We'll run the video by Skyzoo. We'll run that back later on. But the game is back on. 11:30 here in the game, and right off the back, I see a turnover by Jalen Brunson. 57-56 is still the score. DeAndre Hunter with the shot from the 3-point line. No good. Almost lost my voice to hear that. I was like, shot. 11:15 left as we're expecting and hoping for the New York Knicks to turn things around to start off this second half. Jalen Brunson being guarded by DeAndre Hunter there. Jalen Brunson with great moves and no good around the rim. Brunson not looking out for my underdog prediction. But even more so, we need those buckets to go in for Brunson. DeJounte Murray being guarded by Josh Hart, pulls up over him. No good. Rebounded by Randall. Brunson, he has numbers if he wants to use them. He does. Get to the Grimes for the open 3. Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes is doing a better job of hitting those shots when he is open. That is key. When he is open and the shot needs to go up, Grimes needs to hit those. And that right there was a good shot. And tonight, Quentin Grimes has been really efficient with those as he's 2 for 4 from 3, 3 for 6 from the field. But we can't give up shots like that one right there to Jalen Johnson. And just like that, we get a 3 and we give it right back. 59-60. Jalen Johnson is 4 for 4 from the 3-point line with 16 points. Mitchell Robinson getting the ball over to Grimes. Grimes with Young on him, but Capella just takes the ball away from him. And now Trae Young with a weird transition pass, and we settle to foul him as Clint Capella will go to the line. That was a weird transition, and we bailed him out the foul there because that was an ugly pass from Trae Young. I know what he was trying to do, but it didn't look like what he was trying to do. It didn't. JB's legs, I see it. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are putting out the conspiracy as Clint Capella misses his first free throw that, yeah, Brunson is gassed after playing FIBA basketball this summer. Maybe. Shot there from Capella. 2 missed free throws, but we get there. Thank God. Josh Hart steals the rebound in an almost catastrophic rebound there from DeAndre Hunter. Grimes drives and dishes. Grimes gets the ball back with some great ball movement and hits another 3. Quentin Grimes. As I said, when you call his number to make those shots, we need him to knock them down. JJ Redick is somewhere smiling as Trae Young throws an ugly shot from another area code. Jalen Johnson, who's been having a phenomenal night, passes it right to Grimes. Grimes tries to go behind his back. Trae Young anticipates it, gets it to Capella, and finishes the jam. Ugly turnover by the Knicks and Quentin Grimes, 61-63. The Knicks have not been taking care of the ball in this game. I mean, neither side has been. Julius Randle with the alley-oop pass to Mitchell Robinson. Great feed from Julius Randle. Good eye there by Julius Randle. I like that pass from Jules. Trae Young up top, getting the ball to Clint Capella. Clint Capella handing it off to DeJounte Murray. DeJounte back to Trae Young. Trae Young over to DeAndre Hunter for three, and he drains it. 64-65. Defensively, we've just been so soft. We're giving up easy shots. We're not contesting strong. So many things right now that defensively, it's just atrocious to watch. I'd say they're making lucky shots, but they're really not. Jalen Brunson pulling a three, hits the side of the rim, and it goes out of bounds. Jalen Brunson having a rough go in the last two quarters. Had a good start, but unfortunately losing his touch. Still a beautiful pass there coming from Julius Randle to Mitchell Robinson. Trae Young passing the ball up, and in their own rendition of alley-oop, they take their lead with 66-65 as Trae Young throws the alley-oop up to Clint Capella. Gregory Weiner talking about Jalen Brunson having no legs, and Julius Randle, he goes aggressive to the rim, but they call an offensive foul on him. Let me see that one again. I mean, he did push off he pushed off a little bit on him. I guess I could see that, but you know, it is what it is. It's one of those calls I feel like never gets called both ways. Trae Young with another turnover. We need those. I feel like Trae Young is going to be the one to help us out in this game if we are able to go on a run, but we need Jalen Brunson to get it going. We need to get easy shots Jalen Brunson's way. We need Jalen Brunson with his shot not falling. We need him to keep moving the ball around and getting the ball to guys that are in their shot tonight while Brunson eases his shot back in. Grimes gets the ball over to Josh Hart, who gets it up to Julius Randle, back to Grimes with the smaller Trae Young in his face, shoots over him, no good. They try to throw the transition pass to Young, and Jalen Brunson is pushed by Capella, and they do call the foul on Capella as the Knicks get the ball back. Eddie, hey, family show, but they sure are. We should be bullying these children Hawks. Yeah, but we're settling for jump shots. We're not really attacking the rim the way that we really should be. And then it looks very comfortable out there, and that's a problem. Facts. Big facts. Julius Randle up top being guarded by Clint Capella, forcing the ball over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart, who passes the ball to Jalen Brunson, who's got DeJounte on him. Brunson with a tough fadeaway jumper, and again, no good. And they're going to call the foul on the Hawks as they held down Mitchell Robinson, who was trying to get the rebound there. Can't do that. Now, the Hawks know the scouting report. Julius Randle is going to get his offensive rebound, so they're doing everything they can to stop him from doing that. But holding him down is not a way that you can do that. Timeout by looks like the New York Knicks. And while we're in timeout, we have this video by Skies who I want to show you guys, and if we can get that thing rolling right now. Let's see if we can check that out real quick in between the timeout.
State Farm Arena and all that. As you can see, I wound up going with the Kif Jalen Brunson joint, you know what I mean? KnicksFanTV on the lid and all that, man. Shout out to my bro CP, Alex Rotarios and all that, man. You know what it is. Tape gang even down in Atlanta. You know how we doing it, man. Peace and love.
Yes, sir. We got guys who in the trenches at the State Farm Arena. I hope we get a update video as the game goes on. Hopefully we get a video after we win tonight's game. But shout out to Skyzoo. My favorite part, and I hope we replay it, is him calling Alex Tratarios. That is his name from now on. Alex Tratarios has evolved into Alex Tratarios. That is my new favorite. But shout out to Skyzoo, bro. Shout out to Skyzoo for repping the squad and showing out for the Knicks there in State Farm. I don't know about y'all. I'm watching this halftime show, and I swear people don't know how to play no damn tic-tac-toe, and they almost tackle each other. If you ask me, that's illegal. You can't do that. Hold on. I don't know if y'all seeing this, but hold on, man. What's up, Queens? He says that my guy CK2K. Oh, man. I mean, CK. Oh, shoot. Sky do the dawn. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Those ATL clowns ain't about any smoke. Well, right now the Knicks are playing a little soft, so I can't even really co-sign that right now because we gotta start playing. We gotta start playing a little bit more aggressive with them. Still bugging off of Draymond. He grabs the biggest dude and yoked him out. Y'all gonna keep talking about Draymond, man. But FIBA leaves a little ruggish bone, though. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's a double-edged sword. Because look at RJ, man. He's benefiting. That's why I'm behind watching MSG. That's why I'm behind. I mean, I'm watching on League Pass, but I'm watching the MSG feed. Let me be, bro. I'm always about to be a little bit behind y'all. That's always gonna be the case. Let me live, KG. Let me live, bro. JB looks beat. He just does. Yeah, you can tell JB's in his head. And there does look to be a little bit of fatigue in his game. That's why I want to see him, get others going, facilitate and work into his shots, or do that. I'm just fine with that. That was a phenomenal shot by Jalen Brunson. I'm not mad at that. He said, shut up. He said, shut up, all y'all. Jalen Brunson needs to get it going, and hopefully that three right there as we get a stop. And now hopefully the Knicks can go on a run as it's 68-66, 6:23 left in the third. Julius Randle getting it over to Grimes, who's had a great game here. You saw him get it going in Boston. He's getting it going again tonight. Julius Randle with the great pump. Get to Jalen Brunson, who just like Monday saw it going one time, and now Brunson feels like everything's about to start going down. And that's what you need to see from Jalen Brunson. Take there from Jalen Johnson, no good. Brunson starts hitting his shots, and Johnson starts to miss his. Only one Jalen can hit their shots at a time. Grimes with a good drive. I just wish he went to the rim. He tried to get cute there and turns the ball over. DeAndre Hunter pulls the midi. No good there. Robinson with the rebound. Gets it back to Brunson. And now Brunson is looking to keep the ball rolling. Brunson looking for that screen from Mitch. Great screen from Mitch. He can't get the ball over the defense to get it back to Mitch. Julius Randle getting it to Grimes. Grimes back to Randle. Randle with the three, and it's down. The New York Knicks starting to find life offensively, and it's starting on the defensive end. We get the stops, and we're starting to make our shots. Little bit of a moving screen there as Jalen Johnson pushes over Jalen Brunson. Luckily, they missed the shot, and the refs call no foul. We see a load of players about to step in for the Hawks. Extra pass to Josh Hart. Josh Hart needs to hit the corner three. No good. We had two open threes, and we get the openness of threes, and Josh Hart is not able to hit it. Nonetheless, the Knicks are up 74-66 after a great stretch of basketball finally being played by the New York Knicks. Brunson catching fire here in this third quarter as he quickly goes up to 14 points. Now, if you're selfish like me who has him on the over on Underdog, I need him to get 14 more so I can get that one down. But shout out to the Knicks. Chuck D says, reward Mitchie. I think he would have if he was about an inch taller, because you saw he had both Jalen Johnson and Clint Capella in front of him. So I don't know how he's getting that pass over them to get into Mitch on the drive. But I agree with you on that. I think he would have liked to. I think he was trying to, but he couldn't get it quite there. All-Star Bay coming in, brace up. Not only is he coming in, but Bogey getting ready to check back in after the great first half he had. Randall, oh yeah, Randall on target. We need to see Randall look like how he did in that first half for sure. For sure. Both me and JB needed that one. Oh, man. Grimes makes a lot of mistakes. This entire team is making a lot of mistakes. But, yes, that extra pass. Again, like I said, Grimes, once he starts to play free and play his game, he looks good. But then when he does things like that, like he made such a good move to the basket, just go to the basket. Like drive it, like shoot it. Go for the lay. Go for the dunk. Draw a foul. That extra pass, I get what you were going for there, but that angle, you weren't getting it to Josh Hart. It just wasn't going to happen. Anyways, Knicks turning things around here in this third quarter. 74-66. We got 4:50 left in the third quarter. As always, man, I appreciate you guys rocking with me here on the play-by-play. It's your boy CK2K here on the ones and twos. We're in the third quarter looking for a win to snap this 0-3 losing streak without RJ Barrett. But more importantly, the Knicks are looking to make me 2-0 on my play-by-play calls here on KnicksFanTV. And hopefully we're able to do that and beat this Atlanta Hawks team. Jalen the Destroyer Brunson. I like it. I like it. Got to lock in on defense. That's the fact. That's the key of this entire game. Lock in defensively and move the ball. Keep moving the ball. Mitch should be open now that they'll be closing out shooters. Now, how do we capitalize on that is the question, Greg. That's the question. Hope so. Agreed. I could see Mitch getting an easy double-digit game today if they tried giving it to him more. And that's literally how I started this. I opened the show talking about Mitchell Robinson offensively for us because I feel like that's something that we underutilize. I know Mitchell Robinson is not an offensive threat, but those 10, 12 points that Mitchell Robinson could easily be giving us off of pick and rolls could definitely keep the defense guessing compared to them knowing that it's only going to be Jalen Brunson shooting, only going to be Randall shooting, as Bogey does a foul there and he's going to the free throw line right now. It's key, like those are the keys to what could be Mitchell Robinson getting shots, getting alley-oops, getting those dive passes, you know what I mean? I don't want Hayward enough of buying broken cars. Hayward who? I know y'all not talking about Gordon Hayward. Keep that man away from my basketball team, please. Lord have mercy. No, thank you. All right, we got a 74-69 game, 5-point lead for the New York Knicks. 4:30 left in the game. Brunson gets it over to Julius Randle, who has Sadiq Bey. The two of them been battling all night long. Julius Randle with his patented across the court fadeaway. No good there. DeJounte Murray being guarded by Brunson. Gets it over to Bogey, who wants to shoot it from the arena on the State Farm Arena. Decides to step in, takes the three, and misses. Rebounded by Mitchell Robinson. Julius Randle now bringing the ball up for the Knicks with 4 minutes left on the clock. Randle being guarded by Okongwu. Gets it out to Grimes, wide open from the corner. Three, no good. It's the back of the rim. We got DeJounte with a nice transition bucket and the foul. Brunson trying to draw a charge there. That one to no avail. He has the opportunity to bring this game to a 2-point game. Oh, man. Fourth quarter, 5 needs to buckle down on defense and make sure to protect the 3. I would like them to do that now. Why wait till the 4th? Do it now. Do it right now. Bronx says it's crazy looking at teams run out 3-4 long athletic wings and still have 2 more sitting on the pine not getting burned. Couldn't be us. Couldn't be us, Bronx. Reaching foul by Wes Matthews. First of all, I didn't even know Wes Matthews was still balling. Shout out to Wes Matthews, ex-Knick. I didn't even know Wesley Matthews was still out there hooping. He fouls Jalen Brunson there on the drive. He got something to say to the referees. Also, DeJounte Murray missing that free throw. He with us. So here we go. Jalen Brunson up top. Screen set from Isaiah Hartenstein. Quickly gets it to Randle. Great sidestep and great dunk from Julius Randle. Julius Randle, man, he's been a lot more under control tonight. I ain't gonna lie. This version of Julius Randle, I'm not really too upset with. He hasn't taken too many shots that are out of category, and he's been very efficient for us tonight. We're seeing Bogey with another shot. This one does not go in. Rebounded by Okongwu, but pushed out to IQ. IQ wanted to take the transition three. He doesn't. iHeart with the beautiful scoop pass, but Julius doesn't take advantage. Julius Randle this time steps out to step back in, draws the foul, and one from Julius Randle. He's looking around like that's all you got? That's your biggest defender? He's too little. He draws the foul and finishes. That's the Julius Randle that we are trying to see. Assert your dominance, big guy. Julius Randle now needs to make this damn free throw, though, because, you know what I'm saying? I've been very strict on everybody for the free throw line. I don't care how great you playing tonight efficiently and all that. Make your damn free throw, Mr. Randle, please. And he's talking trash to Wes Matthews. Oh, no, they ain't talking trash. I thought they were. KG just letting us know that he hates the chicken wings. The chicken hawks, excuse me. Julius Randle at the line, 78-71, possibly putting us up by 8 here, and it's good. Julius Randle, 79-71. We got 3 minutes left in this third quarter. Randle with a solid stat line of 24, 9, and 4. Great shooting numbers. Trae Young, he fits that pass in to Okongwu, and it's a nice finish. I can't get mad at that. 79-73. Knicks still up by 6. Julius Randle trying to get a screen there for Jalen Brunson. Brunson uses the screen. Now he switched on Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey is on his heels, and Jalen Brunson knows it, but Sadiq is able to recover. Dante DiVincenzo travels. I was about to say, I think I saw his pivot foot slide a little bit there, like he doing the electric slide. But, you know. Okay, Julius, I see you. Beat this team. Facts. Juju doing his thing. Stay aggressive. Amen. Like I said, as long as the shot attempts make sense and he's aggressive, I have no problems with Julius Randle. Trae Young with a floater from on the look, that's a tough floater. You know, I gotta recognize real. That's a tough floater for Trae Young, and he puts it down. 75-79, though. Knicks need to get back on the right side of this. Keep the streak going. Dante DiVincenzo gets around, misses the layup, but iHeart with the putback. 81-75. We have to get a stop here. 81-75, a minute 30 left in this quarter, and IQ cannot keep his hands to himself as the ref calls a foul on Emmanuel quickly. We need to finish this quarter strong. Shout out to everybody watching from across every platform, whether you're on Twitch, Facebook, or here with us on YouTube. Appreciate you. Make sure you get that subscribe button, hit the like button, and let us know how you're feeling about this game. And be sure to check into the post-game show with CP and Alex Tritarius. I'm calling him that from now on. Bogey hits a tough shot there. 78-81 there. 21. He's 3 for 7 from 3. Bogey has been killing us all night. Julius Randle being guarded by Sadiq Bey. Double team coming, but Trae Young retreats. Julius Randle has a wide open Grimes on the other side of the court. He does make the risky pass. Grimes goes all the way, and he's blocked. Okongwu accepts the challenge. Quentin Grimes goes right to the rack, and Okongwu meets him at the rim. That is a tremendous block. And we got lucky because that ball should have been theirs because it was out of bounds on Grimes, and one from Isaiah Hartenstein with 1 second left on the shot clock. 78-83 with a minute left in the quarter. From what was a rough play from Grimes turns into a beautiful and one from Isaiah Hartenstein, who has been great for us off the bench all season long. Draws the contact, finishes with his right, and now hits the free throw like a real NBA player is supposed to. Need those free throws going down. The Knicks have 16 second chance points compared to the Hawks 2. Doing what we've been doing all season long, but defensively we're leaving these players open for shots like that. Wesley Matthews might damn near be ready to retire, but he can still hit those open corner threes. You can't leave him open. They cancel out those great plays that we just had from Isaiah Hartenstein. Hartenstein hands the ball over to Julius Randle. Randle trying to take the risky pass to DiVincenzo, and he throws the ball away. Wesley Matthews gets it to Trae Young, who's trying to mix up Grimes. Can't do that. Grimes gets to stop Bogey, who's been hot. Shoots the ball. No good. Rebounded by Okongwu, who's being guarded by DiVincenzo. And Okongwu travels. 23.2 left in the third quarter. Knicks ball. They have a full shot clock. Well, foolish, barring the 0.8 seconds they got left. 23.2 on the shot clock. They have a full shot clock to get a good shot to go into the fourth quarter. IQ up top, guarded by Wesley Matthews. 13 left in the quarter. IQ looking like he's going to take the last shot. He takes it from the Hawk logo and drains it. 87-81 gives the Hawks a little bit too much time to get one more shot up. Trae Young wants to do one of his own. He can't. Julius Randle defensively gets the turnover. And that's how you end a quarter with momentum. Julius Randle arguing with the ref. I don't know what he's arguing about, but a tremendous defensive stop by the New York Knicks and Julius Randle after a deep three from Emmanuel Quickley. That is the kind of ending to that third quarter you need, and hopefully the Knicks can understand that this Hawks team they're not going to go down lightly. We got to put them away. We got to keep fighting, and we got to stop them defensively. We can't have those defensive defensive farts that we had where we're leaving guys open in corners. Wesley Matthews is still going to be lethal from three. A hell of a shot from IQ, hell of a defensive stop from Julius Randle. Knicks up 87-81. Fourth quarter about to start. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Get up for your damn self. It is that time of the game. Things are going to get scary. Can the Knicks put this Hawks team away, or will the Knicks force us all to go get our inhalers and we have to survive through this quarter? Yeah, CK2K farts. I couldn't think of another word, man. They had a brain fart. I had a brain fart. Oh, man. Get Bay on this team. Too early to say Jules is back. Let's finish this game first, Mill. But this is a phenomenal game for Julius Randle. Not only has he been efficient, not only has he been making his shots, not only has he been well-rounded for this team. For me, barring maybe 3 shots, his shot selection tonight has been exactly what I would want. He's attacking the defense on mismatches. He's taking advantage of mismatches, and he is taking shots that make sense. That's all I ask of from Julius Randle. Not these one-legged floaters off of, drifting left. Not these spin-around, fadeaway shots that you had no business taking. No, Julius Randle needs to utilize the fact that he's one of the strongest dudes on the court of all times. Attack the damn rim and utilize the matchups that are switched on you. He's doing that tonight, and he's doing it at a great clip. He's not settling for 3. He has 19 field goals. Only 4 of those have been 3-point attempts. That's the Julius Randle I want to see. And not only that, great defensive stop there at the end of the third quarter. This is the Julius Randle I want to see, especially on a night where we're missing RJ again in a big turnaround game against the Atlanta Hawks. That being said, Randle starting off the bench. The fourth quarter has begun. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Because it's time for the clutch time or crunch time. Hopefully it's clutch time. Mayo quickly jumps into a pass for Quentin Grimes. We need it. No good. Rebounded by Wesley Matthews. Wire-to-wire bars. Rate this play-by-play at 10. Appreciate you, Abdul. But let's get the dub as Sadiq Bey wishes he was a size 12 because those size 14s hit the back or hit the side of the court and it's out of bounds. Knicks ball. I have no idea if Sadiq Bey is a size 14. I would just say I know he wished he was a size short. I don't know what his size was. But Emmanuel quickly going to the baseline. Foul drawn by Wesley Matthews. Wesley Matthews got something to say after every call. I remember all that when he was on the Knicks, but Lord have mercy. Jared let Dominique be that. I don't know. I missed that conversation. I'm stuck watching the Hawks broadcast. Dominique Wilkins was a baller back in the day, but man, a broadcaster, he's the biggest homer. The Hawks can't do no wrong in his eyes, and the other team sucks. Jared, in today's NBA, very few telecasts outside of the Knicks are very unbiased with the telecast. Say what you will about the Lakers. I like the Lakers telecast. They're very good at keeping it unbiased. The Knicks, Mike Breen, unbiased. But yeah, teams like this team and the Celtics are tough to watch. The Knicks pass it out. IQ almost had a repeat, but instead, takes it to the rim and overshoots the layup. Bogey going for the drive. He tries to shoot it over Grimes. Grimes looks like he is hurt. Not sure if he jammed his thumb. Something went on with Grimes' hand, and he's holding on to it. It is hurt. I don't know what happened. If he pulled in the wrong direction, I'm looking at the play here. And his arm got caught, but I don't know exactly what happened to him. But Grimes went right into the tunnel. I don't know what happened there. It looked like from my initial look, it looked like he jammed his thumb, but then it also looked like his arm. Listen, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. We're gonna get an update on that as the game goes on. But Grimes, the last person we need to look to get him out of the game, especially now that Jalen Brunson, who is already looking pretty fatigued, is now going to be stepping into the game a lot sooner than we would probably want him to. Also, I just realized we haven't seen much Deuce McBride since the first quarter. Thibodeau, for the most part, went with the 8-man rotation as Jalen Brunson tried to really scoop that layup as he just wishes the backboard was a little bit taller. He's making a plea to the referees to get that foul next time, but the refs won't call it this time. Trae Young dribbling the ball up, gets the ball over to Sadiq Bey. Sadiq to Okongwu, back to Trae Young. We've been making the life hard for Trae Young tonight as he has not been in his normal scoring ways. Look at Josh Hart. Great defense. That's a jump ball, if you ask me. And it is a jump ball. Josh Hart and Okongwu will be competing for this jump ball. Great defense there from Josh Hart. Great defense. CK is going word to word versus Gus Johnson, but he never, ever thought he'd ever. Look, I'm doing my thing. Gus is a great. But look, if I gotta go toe to toe, I gotta go toe to toe. You know what I'm saying? Nah, shout out to Gus Johnson. As the Hawks win the tip, pass over a deep three for Trae Young. Trae Young, not in this early part of the season, that hasn't been a part of his bag. Brunson dribbles right into defense, gets it out DiVincenzo, and unfortunately, he can't get it. DiVincenzo gets the ball back. I see another tie-up and another jump ball. Bogey's pissed about it, but that was a clean jump ball. DiVincenzo being the best he is. Great effort there from DiVincenzo. Wish he made that three. That thing looked good. It just came up short. And the referee calling a jump ball. We won the first jump. Let's see if we can win the second one. The injury bug. Let me know in the chat. Y'all obviously going to be able to keep up on Twitter. Let me know what the call is, if it's what the injury is. As DiVincenzo wins the tip. It's a right to Jalen Brunson. Brunson starting it over with 8 seconds left on the clock. Brunson versus Okongwu and Sadiq Bey. He's trying to get the ball to somebody. Risky pass to Hart. Hart with a fadeaway jumper, and he hits it. 89-83, 9:40 left in the game. Great pass to Bogey from Trae Young. Great outlet pass. Great three. Knicks have to be aware of where Bogey is at all times, especially with Grimes on the court. You got to keep your hand on Bogey. 89-86, 9:20 left in the game. Brunson looking around to control the offense here. He has Sadiq Bey on him. Hits a great move there. No foul called. Oh, they do call the foul. I was gonna say, a lot of offense there, man. A lot of aggressiveness there on that defensive stop, Bombay. But they do call the foul. on Sadiq Bey. I don't know if it's a shooting foul. I don't know if it's on the ground. Salute to you too, Agent Super Argo. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Yo, can JB get a call? He just got one right there as JB is going to the line. JB we need Jalen to hit these free throws as he hits the first one. You know, I know Brunson's shooting about 83 point something from the free throw line this season, but I think it should be a lot higher for a guy at his rate. And also, we're not getting to the free throw line much. That's our 4th free throw of the game compared to the Hawks' 15. That's not refereeing. That's just us not attacking the rim. Brunson hits both free throws, need those. And if you ask me, I feel like we need more aggression. I know that's a big part of RJ Barrett because he's the one that attacks the rim, but that's something I feel like the entirety of this team needs to start doing more frequently. Jalen Johnson with the pump fake gets a good shot over Isaiah Hartenstein with the floater, 91-88 with 8:55 remaining in the game. Ooh-wee, man, this one is going to be very close as this thing goes all the way to the wire. Emmanuel quickly picks up his dribble on the inside, is able to get out of harm's way, and the ref is calling an over. What's that called? I forget what this is called. Over under. What they call this? I haven't even seen this be called in the NBA, man. They still call over unders, bro. What in the world? Hawks ball, another turnover for the Knicks as Trae Young hits one of the easiest layups of his life over no defense. Timeout, New York, 91-90. The Knicks are starting to slow down after the great start in the fourth quarter and the great ending to the third. The Knicks are starting to slow down. Tibbs is aware. Unfortunate injury going to Quentin Grimes, meaning that Jalen Brunson had to check in a lot sooner than Tibbs probably would have liked. And the defense is also taking a hit due to that, as the Knicks are only up by 1 point with the fourth quarter carrying on. 1 point game, yup. Julius Caesar, crazy indeed. Shaking my head, why do I do this to myself? Mill, we're all here doing it to ourselves on a nightly basis, and the Knicks don't like to make it easy on us. They never like to make it easy on us. This should not happen indeed, Chuck. You know, I do think we are missing Grimes defensively, but at the same time, I still feel like, I mean, defense is effort. And you know that a guy in Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there outscoring us. You got to put in that extra effort, whoever is on him, to keep him in your sights at all times. We can't let them keep getting open shots on us. We can't. Turnover after turnover, open shot after open shot. It's ugly. Luckily, the turnover battle's been about even, 15 for us, 14 for them, but the turnovers have been benefiting them more than they've been benefiting us. Cardiac Knicks-ish. You know what we do. Nothing new here. I see 200 likes right now. Can we get those likes up going into the final minutes of this game? The New York Knicks up by a point in this fourth quarter. Looking around the NBA, I'm looking at the Boston and Philly game with 10:57 left over there. Boston is up 85-79 against the Philadelphia 76ers, who only lost a game this year. So Boston trying to steal that one. Milwaukee, who is without Giannis tonight, and I'm assuming is only being led by Damian Lillard. Somebody please let me know. But they're beating Toronto 100-79. Orlando beating the brakes off of Chicago as well, 50-33. Minnesota, I feel, is going to have a tough challenge against Phoenix, even though they are 8-2 to this point. They're down right now, 24-16. A lot of action around the NBA. But right now, the New York Knicks are trying to survive against the Atlanta Hawks without RJ Barrett in a very winnable game. Jalen Johnson giving us the work tonight with 18 points off of 78% shooting. Bogdan Bogdanovic off of 62% shooting with 26 points. 26. The New York Knicks need to respond, and they need to play defense. Dante DiVincenzo getting the ball over to Julius Randle. Julius Randle, who checks back in. Tom Thibodeau going back to his starters with Dante DiVincenzo taking the place of Quentin Grimes very early. Julius Randle with a great drop step, getting bogey lost, hitting the corner three. Julius Randle has taken the Knicks and put them in his backpack as he goes to carry us to the promised land. Sadiq Bey for an open three in the corner. No good. I take it back. It is good. Gets the bounce and gets a three of his own. Every time we get a good play, they cancel it out. That cannot be the case. 49 bench points to our 27. We have been one of the best scoring benches in the league. And tonight, Atlanta is showing us how it's done. Brunson with the great move and can't finish with the right hand. The Hawks have an opportunity to take the lead here. Jalen Johnson getting the ball over to Okongwu, who gets the ball to Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic trying to get the play, and no foul. There is a foul called on Josh Hart as Bogey attacks and will go to the free throw line and give the Hawks an opportunity to take the lead back. Tough play. Tough play. We need a wing. Ant-Man ain't it, and Embiid ain't it when we would still need a wing. You said Ant-Man? You talking about Cat. Ant-Man is definitely it. If there was a move that can get him to here, I would take that in a heartbeat. I don't think they're going to move him. But I think you're talking about Cat. If you're talking about Cat, I definitely agree he's not it. We've been needed a wing, but we keep getting two guards. That's a fact, listening party. That's a fact. Bogdanovic is able to hit both free throws, putting the Hawks up 95-94. 7:15 left in the game. The Hawks take the lead back. Dante DiVincenzo is here with the starters in place of Quentin Grimes. Another Knicks turnover. Mitch just cannot hold on to the ball. Bogey gets the ball to Okongwu, quickly picked up by Randle, and they call a foul. They called the foul on Julius. I don't know about that one. Yes, Julius Randle had some contact, but I don't know if it's enough to warrant a foul. First of all, you're seeing Okongwu wrap around him. Second of all, he's going away from the contact on the take. That's a bailout by the referees. 96-94 as he makes the first free throw. I think IQ is about to check in for DiVincenzo to play with this this starting five unit, and that's exactly what's going on here. We got that 7-minute stretch going on. I don't know what to think about that. But that's a tough call right there, man. 96-94. Another free throw coming up for Okongwu. Not known to be the best free throw shooter, but he can hit them if needed. And we're going to see right now if he hits back-to-back free throws, and he does. 97-94. 19 free throws to the Knicks 5. Now, I'm not going to say that has anything to do with the referees because the Knicks have not been attacking the rim. But some of these foul calls down the stretch have not made any sense. But here we are. Jalen Brunson gets it to a wide-open Hart. Hart dribbles right into a double team. Gets it over to Brunson, who's open for three, and throws it off. Luckily, Mitch Robinson with the rebound. IQ gets it back. Mitch barely able to get the ball back to IQ. They're forcing it to Randle, who has a double team. Randle spins off a bogey, shoots a fadeaway jumper, no good, and they're going to call the foul on Okongwu, who's not letting Mitchell Robinson go for the rebound attempt. Knicks ball. Hawks have 100 wings. We took the wrong one. Christopher Blake, not happy. I think he's making the call on Sadiq Bey, who's also a Villanova Wildcat. We got Mitch Robinson passing it up to Manuel quickly. You can see the defense swarming for Atlanta right now, and the Knicks are struggling. And we're not even trying to attack the rim. Right there, we finally do. We draw a foul. But right now, they are swarming at the three-point line, and an easy way to go around that is by attacking the rim. We've got to attack the rim. Mitchell Robinson, or sorry, Julius Randle gets it over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson guarded by Sadiq Bey gets it over to Julius. Back to a wide open IQ who can't hit the three. And the Knicks cannot hit a jump shot now to close the game. Luckily, Bogey cannot dribble. Gets the ball over to DeJounte, who's being guarded by Mitch. Mitch gets slipped up, and the shot goes over Mitchell Robinson from DeJounte Murray. 99-94, 5:38 left in the game. Jalen Brunson looking for the screen from Julius Randle. Brunson going all the way, and Brunson has been off this entire game. Pass over to Bogey, and Bogey misses the three, and it's put back down by Sadiq Bey. The Hawks are on a complete momentum turn right now. Everything is going Atlanta's way, and the Knicks do not have a response. No response for the Knicks. Tough turnaround. How does Sadiq Bey get there in between Josh Hart, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson? Not one of them able to block him out. That's a great putback. Oh, man, this is not looking good, folks, in the way of momentum. The Hawks have all of the momentum going into the final minutes of this game. But I was going to say it, and Chuck D said it first. Tons of time left in this game. We got to get a stop, though. It comes down to defense. The only way that we can shift this momentum back on our side is defense. We got to lock in. But the missing piece of Quentin Grimes defensively is definitely being shown. We got to get IQ to lock in. We got to get Jalen Brunson to lock in, because around the wings is where we have been awful defensively. But we'll see. It's like we waste all our energy in the first half. I mean, Tibbs has decided to go with the 8-man rotation tonight. Yes, we saw, 43 seconds of Deuce McBride. Again, I'm not gonna sit here and bash the coach. That's not what I'm here to do. But I just don't understand in situations like this why we don't open up a little bit more to a guy like Miles McBride, especially when we need all hands on deck defensively. I don't know what he gives us offensively, but I know for a fact defensively he can help us on the wing, because we've been awful. We've been awful defensively throughout this entire game, and McBride can at least, the very least, help us out there throughout the game. Not right now. That time is gone. But I'm saying in that second quarter, in that third quarter, we could have saw Deuce go out there and help us out defensively, and we didn't. We decided not to go with that. But it is what it is. Tibbs deciding to go with another 8-man rotation, and we do look a bit gassed. 33 minutes for Julius Randle. He's playing very good for us. Probably one of the only consistent Knicks for us, except for the other one that just got hurt in Quentin Grimes. But we need someone to step up. Jalen Brunson having a rough night, but we know he can easily have amnesia and get that shot going at the tip of a hat. So we'll see if Jalen Brunson is able to turn around these final moments. We're going to see if Julius Randle can carry us to the promised land these final moments. But defense, defense, defense. That is my challenge to the Knicks in these final 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Defense. 94-101 Knicks ball. The Hawks are on 11-point run. 11-0 run. How do the Knicks respond? Emmanuel quickly. That's how they respond. Deep three, 97-101. Now here's my challenge to this team defensively. Mayo quickly guarding Trae Young. Another open wing, gets right past Josh Hart. Luckily, no good. Rebounded by the Knicks. Pushing. Nobody's running with them. Julius Randle allowing the team to set up defensively. Excuse me. Julius Randle getting the ball over to quickly attacking the rim. No foul, but beautiful bank throw by IQ. We need more of that. Here come the Knicks. Momentum shift has officially started, but where will the defense be on this end? Mitchell Robinson guarding Clint Capella. Clint Capella trying to set that screen for DeJounte. Mitchell Robinson helping defensively. Great stop there. Great steal. Push the break here. Jalen Brunson has two in front of him. Decides to go to Julius Randle. Julius Randle turns down an open shot attempt to go to IQ. I don't understand the thought process there, but Julius Randle over under. I don't understand why he just doesn't go straight up. We get an open Brunson three, and it goes down. A three is better than two. I'll leave it alone. That thing stank, don't it? Jalen Brunson with the three. Oh, my goodness. The Knicks trying to give me a heart attack. Y'all just saw me have a meltdown live on KFTV because we saw Julius Randle turn down a fast break layup. Or, like, that's attack the rim. At least draw the foul. Choose not to do that. Ball gets back in his hands, goes baseline, has another attempt to just dunk the ball. Be the dominant force that you are. At the very least, you draw a foul. But he goes over under on a layup that is low percentage for him. But luckily, the ball swings over to a wide open Jalen Brunson, who gives us the three. You just never know what to expect with this team. You just never know what to expect. So here we go. The Knicks take the lead, 102-101. I'll take it. I won't complain. I'll take it. The Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Let's go, Knicks. Jalen Brunson, who has not been shooting a great percentage tonight, is going to, for sure, give you buckets. As I said right before they check the ball back in, if I expect anyone to have amnesia going into the final minutes of this game, it's going to be Jalen Brunson. All Jalen Brunson knows right now is he hit his last shot. That's all I need him to know. That's all I need him to know. That's what great players do, and Jalen Brunson is a great player. Watch him play in these final minutes. Heart attack here. Shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to the KFTV crew in the chat right now. We got 350 y'all watching. Only 217 likes. Hit those like buttons for your boys. Let's close this game out as Trae Young just tiptoes to the rim over Emmanuel quickly. Not sure why that's the case, but 103-102. Cardiac Knicks are fully in full effect. Sound the alarm. Get your inhalers. Let's get this win. Emmanuel quickly being guarded by DeJounte Murray. Trae Young guarding IQ, but doesn't look like he wants to guard IQ. DeJounte Murray holding on to IQ. Foul called, and the Knicks get the ball back. I don't know why IQ didn't take advantage of the fact that Trae Young didn't want to guard him. He was just there. But luckily, the foul is drawn. Emmanuel quickly, who is a very, very confident free throw shooter, will be going to the line. Hopefully gives us the lead here with 2 free throws here. First free throws actually for the night for Emmanuel quickly. I'll shut up as he shoots his free throws. See, I purposely did not talk about percentages. All I say, he's a good free throw shooter. I'll take that L. That's on me. He missed that because of me. But Emmanuel quickly here to shoot this free throw to tie the game up. And he hits it. 103-103. If you weren't stressed out before, it's time to stress out now. 103-103. Trae Young up top, guarded by Emmanuel quickly. Trae Young stepping back, has every Knick guarding him. Wide open DeJounte Murray in the corner. DeJounte with the fake, shoots a fadeaway mid-range shot, drains it. 105-103. 3 minutes left in the game. Brunson with the ball. Randle up top, trying to get the ball to IQ. Can't get it there. The defense picked it up. IQ open for 3. Decides to not shoot it as DeJounte's able to pick him up defensively. IQ draws the foul and no good. But this is what we've been needing all game. Attack the rim, draw the foul. Great attempt there from Emmanuel quickly. Back to the line. IQ shooting these free throws. But this is what we've been needing all game. Attack the rim. Draw the fouls. We can do this. IQ with 2 free throws. I'll shut up. IQ makes the first free throw. And they just said that Grimes has a left-hand injury. They didn't get specific on what the injury is, but he's not going to return for this game. I'm sure we'll get more information on what that injury is. Hopefully it's nothing too scary, but he's not going to be here for the remainder of this game. And a team that already doesn't have many wings. We've lost two of our key wing players in Quentin Grimes and R.J. Barrett. Hopefully it's just for this game. 105-105 as IQ hits both free throws. 2:30 left in the game. Oh, man, DeJounte drops Randall and hits another mid-range jumper. Randall tried his best, but DeJounte Murray can do that. Randall up top being guarded by Jalen Johnson. Randall likes this matchup. He tries to get past him. He's going to force his way through. He passes it out to Brunson, who's open for the corner three. Brunson knows nothing when it comes to the fourth quarter and him having percentages. He doesn't care. Brunson just knows one thing, and that's hoop. Because Brunson has made his last 2 3-pointer attempts. He don't care what shots he missed before that. Because right now, Brunson knows that he made 2 3-pointers in the fourth quarter in clutch time. 108-107. Hawks missed their shot. Brunson has the ball, guarded by Trae Young. He wants another one. Gets past the defense. Gets it to an open Josh Hart. Gets to the rim. Floater for Hart. At the end of the shot clock. 1:26 left in the game. The Villanova Knicks are able to give us the last 5 points, 110-107. The Cardiac Knicks are in full effect, but where will we be defensively? Josh Hart with great defense, and he draws the foul. Jalen Johnson draws the foul. It's on the ground on Josh Hart, but Jalen Brunson on a play that looked like it was going to die in a turnover or an ugly shot, Julius Randle finds an open Brunson in the corner. And in the following play, Brunson gets it out to his buddy, Josh Hart, who then drives in and finishes a beautiful floater. 1:19 left in the game. Hawks ball. Trae Young with the ball, guarded by Emmanuel Quickly, and they fall for the bait. Emmanuel Quickly gets caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Is that what happened here? I'm trying to look at the play. Oh, yeah, he caught him. Trae Young caught him. Emmanuel Quickly tried to hover his hand over the ball, try to do the little I'm here trick, but Trae Young's going to take advantage. They're not going to give him – they're going to give him 2 free throws for that. They're not going to give it a shooting foul. They're going to give it – right? Or are they going to give him – is that a shooting foul, or is that just because we're – in the bonus? It should be 2 free throws. It's a rip-through foul, so it should just be 2 free throws. They're going to give him the 3 free throws. Wow. And Tibbs is challenging the call. I don't know how I feel about that challenge because it's definitely a foul. But if you ask me, it's a swing through. So I don't know if you can challenge the call. I don't know if that's what Thibodeau is trying to do there. It's definitely a swing through. So it should be 2 free throws because the Knicks are in the bonus. It should not be 3 free throws. So I'm not sure if Tibbs is challenging the fact that they're shooting 3 free throws or not. I don't know. But it's definitely a foul call. It should be 2. They're challenging whether it's going to be 2 or 3 free throws. So, all right, if that's the case, I'm okay with that challenge because it's definitely a swing through. It should be 2 fouls just for the fact they're in the bonus, and that's it. We move. So if that's the challenge, it's a good challenge because we should win that. It's not a foul. Unfortunately, it is a foul. The swing through is something that KD made popular, and Emmanuel Quickly had his hand in the cookie jar. It is what it is. Yeah, no, it's the right call, but it's not a 3-point shot. It's definitely 2 free throws. I hate it too. I hate it. I'm so glad the NBA got rid of it being a shooting foul. But you can't really get rid of it because there's contact. It's it's like what's the word? It's like taking advantage of the game. I get that, and I don't like that either. But it is contact. But the fact that it's not a shooting foul anymore, I'll take that dub. And they're standing on the call. They're standing on the call. They're saying he was in shooting motion. That was a swing. Oh my God. They're sticking to the call. They're sticking to the call. 3 free throws for Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks. IQ gets his 3rd foul. Oh, man. And Trae Young has the opportunity here to tie up this game. Now, I'm going to say everything in the book to hopefully give him the commentator's curse. Trae Young is a 90% free throw shooter. He's very good at making free throws at the end of games, a lot like this one. This one could tie the game for Trae Young if he makes all 3. He's shooting his first, and he makes it. 108-110. He has 2 more free throws. Again, a very good free throw shooter in Trae Young. It's going to be, damn, he makes the second one. It's going to be a tough task to make all 3 free throws in clutch moments like this one. Trae Young has already missed a free throw tonight. He's a 90% free throw shooter, known to make a lot of his free throws more times than not. Will he make all 3 and tie this game up here right now? And he does. Well, I tried. I don't know if there's an opposite. I don't know if the commentator curse works the other way, but I tried and it didn't work. Trae Young gets all 3 free throws. 110, 110. 105 left in the game. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Julius Randle being guarded by Jalen Johnson. Randle trying to make something out of nothing, shoots that fadeaway that I'm not the biggest fan of. Jalen Brunson has the ball now. He is up against Jalen Johnson with 9 seconds left on the clock. He gets it over to Julius Randle with the beautiful scoop. Great pass from Jalen Brunson. Now what do the Knicks do defensively? IQ guarding Trae Young at the top. Trae Young gets past IQ, tries to draw the foul there, and he gets the foul. Everything going the Hawks' way. Everything is going the Hawks' way right now as far as the referees are concerned. Trae Young, the very good free throw shooter, is a 90% free throw shooter for the season, who just made all 3 of his clutch free throws, which is really tough to do at this time of the game, has 2 more clutch free throws to shoot. It's a very tough thing to do, and he makes the first. Yeah, I don't think it works backwards. I don't think the free throw curse works both ways. I don't think it works both ways, because if it did, this very good shooter in Trae Young, who makes 90% of his free throws, would miss. Okay, it does work. He misses the second free throw. Julius Randle gets the rebound, and Jalen Brunson brings the ball up. 28 seconds left on the clock. The Knicks just need to get a good shot here, and Brunson will get one. And Brunson will get one. After Brunson made that 3 earlier in the 4th quarter, he has not missed a shot since, because Jalen Brunson is built like that. 18.8 left in the game. Brunson had everybody guessing, and he takes the beautiful corner mid-range jumper with 11 seconds on the shot clock. 11 hitting the key bucket. Timeout by the Atlanta Hawks. He's talking and smiling at somebody in the first row, because he got to let them know that this is what he does. 3-point game. Chuck D says Atlanta has the biggest acting studios in the country. Trae fits right in. KG, yeah, I agree. You know they're going for the 3. What do we do defensively? That is what I want to see. What do we do defensively? It worked, CK. It did work. I tried to hit him with the commentator curse, and it finally worked. Now, what happens here? What happens here? Can the Knicks stop them from getting a 3? Because you know they're going to go for that open 3. Bogey is the one I'm looking at to take this last shot. Not Trae, not DeJounte. I'm looking at Bogey or Sadiq Bey to take this final shot, because they're not going to go and try to get a quick shot and then try and, make us shoot free throws. That's not how it's going to work. They're going to go for the final shot here. I'd be surprised if they didn't do that. Appreciate you, Slap Ammo. Appreciate you. But it's not over yet. I'm 1-0 on the ones and twos here on KFTV. Everything's on the line here tonight. The New York Knicks, 18.8 seconds left in the game, 114-111. Each team has a timeout left. 3-point game. We don't need to foul, but we don't need them to shoot an open three either. Great defense from IQ. DeJounte being guarded by Mitch, and they, in fact, do go for the quick bucket. That is the right thing to do in that situation. Julius Randle wants to foul, but DeJounte almost gets the turnover. They're going to get a turnover, and they do get the foul. And they foul I'm not going to say whether he's a good or bad free throw shooter. They foul Emmanuel Quickly, who is going to go to the free throw line. They almost got the turnover. I'm going to say turnover on downs. They almost got the turnover from us not even getting the ball above the half-court line. But they foul us. Emmanuel Quickly goes to the line. I'm not going to say whether he can or can't shoot him. All I know is a New York Knicks player that wears number 5 is shooting free throws right now to put us back up by 3. That's all I'm going to say. IQ hits the first. I'm not going to say nothing else. He has a second shot to shoot here. We see Okongwu and Jalen Johnson checking in for rebounding purposes. I assume if this free throw is to miss, they will rebound, or we get the rebound, but they'll try and rebound and call a timeout, set up to go and try and get a game winner or tie the game, but that won't be the case because we have one more free throw to be shot here. I'll shut up. IQ hits both free throws because Emmanuel Quickly is a good free throw shooter, and he does this. I can say it now because he made both of them. 116, 113, 8 seconds, 8.9 seconds left on the clock. The Knicks have to get a stop here. All timeouts are being used by Atlanta. They're going to try and set up and get a good three-point shot here. My eyes are on Bogey and my eyes are on Sadiq Bey. Yes, pay attention to Trae Young. You know that. But I think they're going to go to one of the guys that have been making their three-point shots in game. Hell, you could even look at Jalen Johnson. So I'm keeping my eyes on the others as opposed to keeping my eyes on Trae Young. Trae Young is 0 for 4 from the three-point line tonight. I know not to sleep on his three-point shot, but I'm not looking at him to take this final shot. The play is going to be drawn through somebody else. My question to you is, at this point of the game, they always talk about fouling and forcing them to shoot two free throws so they can't win the game. My only thing about that is you got to be careful on how you foul, because you can easily foul them and they can manipulate the referees in a way where they can attempt a shot from the three-point line and then they get 3 fouls. So you got to be careful on how you do that. Gus and CK, I got you both going, Chuck. I hope I can live up to the greatness that is Gus Johnson, but I appreciate you. Here we go. Why don't I have emojis? Wait, CK, I didn't do nothing. The emojis to be there. You remember? I don't know. My bad, Andrew. Here we go. 116, 113, 8.9 left. Watch the 3-ball. Bogey with the fadeaway 3 misses the entire rim. He misses the entire rim. All we need to do right now is get the ball in the hands of somebody that can shoot free throws and anticipate the foul. But instead, Tom Thibodeau will call a timeout to advance the ball. Great timeout. 4.7 left on the clock. I don't understand that play call. You have so much time left on the clock. Why does he settle for that shot? I mean, I'm happy he does. Don't get it twisted. But that was a dumb call from the Hawks. But nonetheless, now the Knicks must take advantage. Bogey's pissed. I don't know who he's pissed at. He's the one that took the dumb shot. I don't care if the play broke down. You don't have to settle for that shot, but he does. And that only helps us out. The Knicks just need to inbound the ball, anticipate the foul, and make your free throws. That's it. And the game will be over. G-Money Bags, until that final buzzer, we ain't ready to throw up the 2-0s yet. Not yet. Not yet. Get those likes up. We got 472 in the chat. If you haven't hit that like button, let's get this thing up to 350. I know you guys can do it. Hit that like button up for this final possession. And no, I'm not mad, KG. I'm just confused. Happily confused. I'm just confused. They made our lives easy. Inbound this ball, anticipate the foul, and make your free throws. And then GG's in the chat, 20CK. He said, no, CK, it was a great shot. Oh, it was a phenomenal shot. Just confused. Just confused. Just confused. But hey, I love when other teams make our job easy. You know what I'm saying? I love when they make our job easy. Simple inbound right here. Nothing crazy, nothing cute. Just inbound the ball. Make your free throws. That's it. That is the play of the game here. That is the aim of the game here. 116, 113. DiVincenzo inbounding the ball. He has. That was the quickest 5-second call I have ever seen. What in the world was that? The ball just got it. He just gave him the ball. He started counting before the ball even got into DiVincenzo's hands. The Hawks have an opportunity here. They just have to inbound it to someone who can shirt DeJounte wide. What just happened? Brunson fouled him? Oh, good foul from Brunson. Oh, God, I thought he fouled him on the shot. That's actually a solid foul because now he has to shoot 2 free throws, and that's it. So what the Hawks are going to have to do here is either they can settle and make both free throws and hope to foul and we miss the free throws and they get another shot attempt from way downtown, or you make the first, miss the second, and hope for a lucky tip or a lucky bounce. That's why Mitchell Robinson's checking back in, because Okongwu is going to check back in hopes to do just that. 3.9 seconds left, 114, 116. Folks, if you thought this was going to be an easy ending, you've never watched a Knicks basketball game before. Oh, buckle up. 116, 114. DeJounte with the... Oh, and the referees got our backs after, playing us on that 5-second call. They said he jumped over the line on the free throw. Knicks ball. So they won't even get the chance. So hopefully the Knicks can get the ball inbounded here and we can call this. I need this to end right now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already liked this stream, we got 510 of y'all in the chat. Like this stream, subscribe to the channel. Let's go for the 2-0 squad. CK, oh, great inbound right to Brunson. Brunson's dribbling around, and that will be the game. The Knicks survive. 116, 114, clutch play from Jalen Brunson. Had a rough time getting the ball to fall this entire game, but he's able to clutch it up in the fourth with 24 points. Emmanuel quickly clutching it up in the fourth with 20 points. Julius Randle held it down the entire game with 29 points. Great overall play for the Knicks. Unfortunate hand injury for Quentin Grimes, but the Knicks survived. They survived some great shooting, free throw shooting, shots from three, shots from the field from the Atlanta Hawks, referees, all of the above. The Knicks survive it. RJ Barrett was on the sideline in his hoodie, hugging IQ, thanking his team for surviving this game. The Knicks snapped their RJ Barrett-less losing streak. They are now 1-3 without number 9. But more importantly, hit me with some 2-0s in the chat, because CK2K is 2-0 on the play calling in the play-by-plays here on KnicksFanTV. Run up that 2-0. Run them up. We here, man. 2-0, baby. Come on, man. Let's go. Run up the music. Go NY, go NY, go. Let's go, New York. 2-0, man. You better celebrate it, KG. You better celebrate my 2-0 record. You gonna celebrate this 2-0. Julius Randle on the mic, he had a great game. I know a lot of Knicks, Julius Randle haters going to try and find something to hate on him, but Julius Randle did his damn thing. I think he had a very, very solid overall game for us today. Stepped up when we needed him, held it down for Jalen Brunson to then take over in the clutch moments. Emmanuel quickly hitting some clutch free throws. Great turnaround game for the Knicks. 2-0, baby. 2-0. That's what I'm talking about. CK2-0. I like the ring of that one right there, man. Where's the champagne? We gonna keep this thing rolling. In the way of in the words of RJ Barrett, we gonna keep it rolling. We 2-0 on the play-by-play, but I appreciate all you guys rocking with your boys. They're getting set up for the post game, so we're gonna rock here a little bit before we send y'all over for the post game. But you know what it is, 116, 114. Hopefully all of you guys who bet over on Underdog and made any of your choices on the higher or lower with the New York Knicks, all your choices went positively. Mine did. I went with Mitchell Robinson on the plus minus on the steals and blocks. He did that. But I hope you guys had a good time rocking with me. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Bodega Mayor, that's right. 2-0, baby. Hashtag CK2-0. That's right. Talk to him, KnicksFanTV. We here. We are here, baby. Great show. Appreciate you, Eddie. Appreciate you, Christopher Blake. All the members, all the donations, everybody in chat. MK Vision, I see you. Appreciate you guys. Let's go. IQ definitely did do his damn thing. Randall did his damn thing. I'm giving Brunson love, too. I know he had a tough go in the middle of that game, but when it matters, Jalen Brunson is going to be there. 6 of 10 from 3. Don't sleep on a 60% shooting percentage from 3. Don't sleep on that. Made the free throws when it counted. A +8 from the field. And imagine this, y'all. Julius Randle, a +12. That is the game high. Sleep on that one. Hate on that one. It's tough to. I'm going to go rest my voice, y'all, and I'm going to hand it over to the real ones. Go make your way over to the post game with your boys, CP the franchise, and Alex Tritarius, the Stratocaster. I'm sorry, it's guys who called him that. I'm going to call him that from now on. But I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out of here. Shout out to the post game crew. Y'all be easy. Peace. Let's go, Knicks.